Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. We are live and at it again as we bring you WWE RAW. Still in Australia, still bright and early. If you're up and it's a Monday, grrr, Mondays, as we hope to put a little bit of a smile on your face as we dive into all the action here today. It's going to be a fun one. Lots going on. A stacked card for Perth, and we're going to talk all about it. Me and that pretty face got you for the next couple hours. So strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we are up bright and early, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, maybe bushy beard. But lots going on, lots to talk about, lots to get into. We got a Raw. They just announced a couple things, getting ready for it. Big main event, triple threat for the number one contendership. Seth Rollins will kick off the show, and so much more, including the IC title. But it's going to be a fun one. We got lots to talk about. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Turkey Day to all my Canadians. But like I said, me and that pretty face got you for the next couple hours. We will be your live reaction to all the action. And if you don't know who we are, well, you should, but I am Mr. Every Night KJ White, and I'm adding mornings to my repertoire. But I am Mr. Every Night KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight KJ White. I am Big Nick, and yes, it's a rainy fall morning, but we've got Crown Jewel, Bound for Glory, and everything with Monday Night Raw to talk about, sir.
Lots going on, lots going on. I mean, we've had, Crown Jewel, Bound for Glory. We're going into Wrestle Dream Week, if people want to call it that. So lots happening here. We got NXT tomorrow. We're back on the Go Home show for Dynamite. Our preview show for Wrestle Dream is popping up on Thursday. Of course, the action doesn't stop, and I'll actually acknowledge it right away. There was a comment that made me chuckle here. This one. Our boy MDB, shout out up bright and early, but much respect to KJ and Big Nick. You got streamers who won't stream because they sneezed. Wrong. These dudes do it daily with no excuses and no gripes. We might have some gripes.
After last night, I got gripes. I got gripes.
Got some gripes. But we appreciate the love, MDB, and good morning to everybody. And again, it is what it is. We grind on a different level. We watch more live wrestling than anybody else out there. Happy to be back at it again. And yes, we're crazy. We're crazy. We were here last night. We're here this morning. We'll be here tomorrow night. We don't stop, folks. So be a friend, tell a friend. If they like watching wrestling and they want a little bit of company while they do it, let them know. Let them know this is the place to be.
Right. But yeah, and speaking of all the wrestling, right underneath that, the one that you clicked on before, so Konosuke Takeshita is your new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, pretty crazy. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about how this was all going to play out, and Takeshita's a star, man. Takeshita's a big name. This is good for AEW as far as trying to keep guys like Takeshita busy, but you want it to pay off on AEW programming. You want it to matter, but this is good. This is good for Takeshita and good for the relationship with the two companies.
If I'm AEW, why are you not going to start putting this guy towards like the main event and everything like that? If he's going to be out there, he's your partner company's, world champion. He's in your biggest, whether it's literally or figuratively, faction in the company.
Yeah, and again, we've seen him pop up in MLW. We've seen him, MLP. We've seen him elsewhere. The guy is a stud. He can go. So yeah, I think he's one of the guys that we would love to see move up the roster and maybe get away from the Callis family. But we'll see. But congratulations to Takeshita on that one. But folks, like I said, we got lots going on here today. Seth Rollins is going to open the show. We'll see what that looks like, what that means. Rhea Ripley going to take on Kyrie. Still the ongoing story between the Kabuki Warriors and Rhea Ripley. Dom, Penta, IC title. Very intriguing. I don't think Penta wins, but it should be fun.
Grande's involved, and is it more intriguing than Dom's new neck tattoo that I've seen going around all
Did he
over
get new
Twitter?
neck?
He got a new straight up neck tattoo, and some people dig it, some people don't.
Yeah, neck tattoos are an acquired taste. So I haven't seen it yet. That's curious.
It's a lucha mask, I believe, like right on his throat.
Oh, okay. Jimmy's going to take on Bronson here. So we have two representation from the Australian contingent, as Ria and Bronson will get a match here today. It's funny because all the stuff going on with Jimmy, Jay, Roman. Jimmy's in a match with Bronson, and of course his brother will be in the main event. But tag match, still ongoing issues between Judgment Day, Bailey, and Bird Lady. And of course, a triple threat main event. Who becomes number one contender, Nick, going into the Survivor Series?
Yeah, that's what it would be. Probably.
Or Saturday Night Main Event?
I can't remember which one comes before which, but yeah.
Saturday Night's next, maybe?
But is it Punk? Clearly has the longest going feud with Seth Rollins. Is it Jay, the most recent, I think, former world champ? And then LA Knight, who's always kind of been the guy next in line, you feel, but never really reached that point.
Yeah, we got Saturday Night Main Event, Salt Lake City, November 1st. So 2 weeks away, kind of a buffer in between a Now and Survivor Series. So, yeah, I don't know.
Does that scream LA then?
It feels LA. Jimmy's been there, done that, unless somehow Jimmy getting a title shot ties back into the rest of that story. I don't know. I don't know about Punk just because, unless Jay runs away with this and because LA and Punk are busy scrapping each other.
But it feels like Jay's got everything going on with Jimmy and Roman, so he's probably distracted with that. Punk feels like if you were going to do it, it'd be a Survivor Series. It wouldn't be a Saturday Night Main Event. So this feels like this is LA somehow, some way.
Yeah, you're not far off on that theory. I don't think it just doesn't feel right for Punk for me. Like you said, there's this long-standing history, and if you're just going to do it on as a blow-off for Saturday Main Event, I wonder how that goes. He might be the least likely to take it at this juncture.
Well, if you're going to do it on a Saturday Main Event with Punk and Seth, does Punk take the title then?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so, right? We could be wrong. We're just, guessing at that. But, I don't know if you can go that route with Punk taking the belt. I want it to kind of be bigger, like a Survivor Series, a Rumble, that kind of vibe. Again, LA and Punk have had problems. So does that bleed into this? And as long as it's not a tie, Nick, I know ties.
You can't tell me that wasn't bullshit last night. For those who don't know, the Bound for Glory Battle Royal Gauntlet match to determine their number one contender that can cash in at any moment ended in a damn tie between Nick Nemeth and Frankie Kazarian.
I don't love it. I don't think it was the best of choices. Again, now you see what's happening. Like, they're going to fight over who cashes in. So Frankie tries to cash in, but he doesn't have the trophy because Nick had the trophy, but Nick got caught off by someone else. So we're going to play this cat and mouse game, this spy versus spy with the call your shot gauntlet title match opportunity. Very similar to Money in the Bank for those who don't know. So I don't know how they're going to do it with two co-holders. And I already know that maybe Frankie's not the guy to be in this picture.
Well, that, and it's also somehow not the worst booking decision that they did on that show.
What was the worst booking decision, Nick?
Backstage showing up after a fantastic match between Leon Slater and Javon Evans, to where it went to a 20-minute time limit, and then Santino comes out, and I'm going to give you another 5 minutes. And then right away, we go into Dark State showing up. Bing, bang, boom. Bob's your uncle. DQs all around, and not a happy soul to be found.
You got to book them. You got to make them, you said they weren't doing
not
stuff.
There. Not anywhere but there. Anywhere but there.
They just got out of the match. They didn't have to worry about, Javon going under, being that he's got big things coming up. Leon looks like a stud. It wasn't my favorite. I really didn't like. Here's the thing. If you're going to run the Dark State angle, I got no problem with you trying to build something. I don't get what you're trying to build here. But if you're trying to build something with Dark State, you don't do, you don't do the sudden death and then the jump in. Like it was like Dark State was watching the match and they were like, it's a pretty good match. We'll leave it alone. But when they went to, sudden death, they were like, oh, we can't have sudden death. Like, why? They didn't know the match was going to go an extra 5 minutes. So they were either late for their attack plan or they, just decided last minute, let's do it. So I don't love how that played out. But one of the most fun matches of the year, those two guys in Leon and Javon just killed it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's why
it's unfortunate.
So off-putting that they did that there, because it would everyone, again, much like the John Cena AJ Styles match, everyone was having a good time watching that match, and then Dark State showed up and they got all of the heat on them because you ruined what everybody was having a good time with.
I mean, is that the argument? They got a shit ton of heat.
Yeah, but it makes no sense beyond that. Like, I would have been fine if they would have done it. You would have almost gotten the same level of heat if they showed up in the main event and backed Trick or something like that. He was hired guns for them. If, hey, you got to book Dark State. You got to book Dark State. So there you book them there. You don't do them in that match. It made no sense for them to show up there, and there's no story afterwards.
Well, that's, I wondered, okay, what does this mean? Like, is somebody from the Dark State going to challenge for the X Division title? Is Javon going to feud with someone from the Dark State? I don't like it because, to me, like you said, it doesn't quite register as to what's to come, right? It wasn't like, another member of the X Division came out, like Ali came out and screwed up the match because he wants Leon Slater, and you're building that. Fine, but you're not. I don't know that you're building Dark State versus Leon or Javon. So it's just like, you guys are bad and cause trouble. Go. I don't know.
Well, like you even mentioned they were late to the fucking party. It's like they couldn't take having the extra 5 minutes add to it. I just can't take it anymore.
Right? Oh, we'd put up with 20 minutes, but 22. Fuck this. We're getting in there. Like, what? Like, if you're going to do the angle, do it in the first 20 minutes. And I didn't even know there was a time limit. Did anyone else know there was a time limit?
I did not. I was unaware. Yeah, we probably were talking over it, but it's just not the time or place for them to show up in that moment. They ruined everybody's fun.
Right.
And yes, that is a level of heat, but is it go away heat?
Well, I don't think it's go away heat. It might be because depending on who you are. Now, I will say this. I don't know that it doesn't erase everything that was fun about that match. People had put out there, they're trying to protect Javon, they're trying to protect Leon. There was other ways to do this. You could have had a double count out, like do a big spot on the outside, and both guys didn't make it back in. Still might have been like, oh, I wish that ended better. But again, just throwing the Dark State in there might not have been the best choice. To me, I think it was a lazy way to solve a problem. Javon's about to get big matches, can't have him go under. Leon is the champ. He can't go under. Just throw in the Dark State. So, you know what I mean? It felt like just release the hounds.
Yeah. Well, and should they have, if they were worried about keeping it safe and everything, should they have not just ended it with the time limit draw of they kind of kayfabed and worked themselves into a shoot brother with Gavin an extra 5 minutes there, because now you got to have somebody essentially win it, or you've got to have Dark State now come out and get a double disqualification because we've already had the time limit draw, so you can't run that back again.
Well, and part of my question is it the end of the world if, let's say, they go into sudden death, they go 24 minutes strong, and one of the guys, let's say it's Leon, let's say it, or Javon, doesn't matter which one, finds a way to pull up, but maybe it's a fast roll up or a quick move into, a pin that we didn't see coming. I don't know if that, like, this idea of protecting the wrestlers, then if you can't book the finish, don't book the match, in my argument. And again, I don't know that, Javon's shit, he has no business getting a push because he lost to Leon. I don't think it's that drastic. Like,
no one would think it's that level of, you're not buried because of one loss, especially
to kill.
Oh, right. You have a fantastic match and it's to a champion.
Yeah, I think This idea, I mean, we talked a lot about like match order and stuff, and this idea of like protecting the wrestlers and da da da. I think the wrestlers need to like kind of get a little bit of old school toughness to them and start, stop trying to make everything so pretty and put a bow on everything. Like take it out and just be good enough to survive it.
Well, it's also that whole thing of like Tiffany Stratton was not buried at Crown Jewel because she lost to Stephanie McMahon.
No, it's Stephanie Vancouver, for Christ's sake. And the competition matters. I mean, and again, I say this all the time. Good athletes, good sports teams lose games. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
You said you had a bad sports week. I mean, my Leafs go out and yeah, that's cute, right? Go out and shit the bed and give up a lead to Detroit. Shout out Detroit. The Jays dropped game one, kind of bummed out. But that doesn't mean like the whole season's ruined or the Jays are good teams lose games.
Yeah, it just takes when they lose a couple in a row that it starts to really stack up on them.
Right. When you start going on those slumps, it's an issue. But all that being said, we have about 11 minutes before the start of the show, folks. I will say the championship, the prediction title, will be on the line this Saturday for Wrestle Dream. It still says OG Dale. That's just a bonus because OG Dale kind of got, jobbed a little last week. But new champ to be determined. We will announce that at NXT tomorrow. Just opted for sleep opposed to counting.
Yeah, with the quick turnaround out here, we're still getting the voting in from Texas and from Alabama as well.
Right.
Some of the polls have not fully came in and closed in.
Yeah, for some reason, Pennsylvania will be out in 2 days.
Exactly. Yeah.
But we'll announce the prediction champion. Remember, folks, you can be the predictions champion. So be here for Wrestle Dream. Every pay-per-view, we put the title on the line. And again, we got some stuff coming up with that too that we want to start packaging in, and we're working on some things. So lots happening here as we head towards the end of 2025. Can you believe it? 2025 has a couple months left. Crazy.
Insane, my guy.
Right. Top three from last night. Spaz, MDB, Bradley, shout out to y'all. That's your little crown in the chat. Get your points, get up on the board. Super chat, super stickers, and memberships get you bonus points. So make sure you take advantage of that. Get on the top of the board. But yeah, I see some people here. You brave souls up early. Up early.
Still up late. Still at work right now. Yeah.
Right. That is fair. As we have Eric, first one in the house tonight. Let's go. Ready for some Monday morning wrestling. Imagine this was the weekly time. Welcome to Monday morning wrestling.
No, because people got jobs and
right. I work 4-day weeks. But welcome back, Eric. Devin, good to see you. LOL at 7:30. Just laughing at the time. It's bullshit.
Well, and after we were here till what, 11 or so last night?
Yeah, 11 and change. So over 4 hours of coverage for a fun show. I think overall, the response, there's a lot of celebrating in TNA today. And I will say this, as much as there was a couple blemishes, more people are talking about the Dudleys retiring, Mike Santana and his daughter, the overall attendance, the record-breaking show for them. So there's way more positive. Dark State didn't put a dark shade on the whole show. It was good news.
It definitely added some clouds of gray, though. I will say that. But yeah, well, because you've had some people that because like BDE was on the show, so he was out there before the show giving away tickets and everything, and so some people are, so they padded the fucking numbers.
That's part of the job. Get them in the building. I don't care how you did it, right? They don't ask you how pretty. They ask you how many. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Well, and even before we went to bed last night and everything, yes, we cuddled. I was the big spoon for a little bit. He was the big spoon for the second half there.
He's got big in his name, folks.
Right. But even before I went to bed last night, I already saw the clip going around everywhere of Mike Santana and his daughter in the ring that after he's bloody and crying and everybody's emotional. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's touching. And Mike, we wanted that moment for Mike. And again, I thought maybe like the locker would come out and celebrate. I think they had an opportunity there to make it like TNA won, and they kind of hoist him up. But him and his daughter was a absolutely sweet moment. And that's kind of the stuff that people overlook when you talk about wrestling. Bonkers, welcome back. We got that one already. MDB up early as hell. What we doing here? But Bradley giving out gifts as always. Another membership. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Yes. Turkey Day.
There you go.
Modding from Michaels, aka work at 8 a.m. Let's go. Michaels, you gotta hook me up with some shit. Let's go. I love Michaels.
Yeah. I don't know if we can say that so loud if his boss overhears, how he's out there, in the chat watching wrestling at work.
Right. Hashtag not sponsored. What's up, Michaels?
Yeah.
Where's my turkey suit? What's it? I wish I had a turkey suit.
I got my out here like AJ. Remember when they put AJ in the goddamn gobbledygooker shit?
Right. I wonder if they're going to do that on Thursday. That's been a tradition on TNA is the turkey suit. So we'll see if they do it on Thursday. Or no, I mean, they're going to wait for your Thanksgiving. That's right.
Well, I mean, isn't Anthem kind of a Canadian company?
Yeah.
Or it definitely was when Scott was there. So, yeah.
No, they are. They are technically. A little more grapes for the graps. Yes, all day long. Alexander, welcome back as we are about 6 minutes or 6.5 minutes. This is good for New Japan. They finally have some relevance. I don't know if I'd make that full leap, MDB. I don't know how you feel, Nick. I think
you're going to get the New Japan World title on AEW television. You should at least. You're going to get it on national television damn near weekly. You've got. They should, especially that'll silence a lot of people with the whole AEW New Japan working relationship. And it's going to really help New Japan just even having Takeshita as their champion.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have it on national TV every week and you've got now the feud starting between Takeshita and Okada, that's got a New Japan tie to it now as well.
Fair enough. I think it's a step in the right direction. I mean, we talked a lot about the demise of New Japan. And people can like it or not, like it or lump it. Tony Khan was a part of the demise of New Japan and the downfall. It doesn't feel like what it was. So we'll see. They got to get some prominence. They really got to focus on some in-house talent. They really got to build up some young Japanese superstars. And I know there's a couple out there, no disrespect to them, but maybe this does help. Some people are going to argue putting the title on AEW is not going to change a fucking thing. But the idea that someone prominent that can go in there and do some things like Takeshita, I think works well.
Yeah, if I'm New Japan, hey Tony, if you're not going to use Takeshita in your main title scene, we'll use him gladly over here. Yeah. He's a blue chip stud, and especially with him being a Japanese talent in New Japan, I know he's normally from DDT, I believe. So him now in New Japan, I think would really help them. And he's a known name, not only to Japanese audiences, but to the US audiences. That's now at the top of their show, their brand. I know before it was Zack Sabre, but it was how many casual US fans know of Zack Sabre Jr.?
That's it, right? I mean, again, Takeshita is growing, and there's definitely members of the North American audience very aware of what he brings to the table. But like you said, I mean, I don't know how many eyes are seeking out and finding, New Japan programming. They've backed off of their North American side of their product because of lack of ticket sales. So I mean, it's something to definitely keep an eye on. But I think Takeshita is a good guy if you can line up some real interesting opponents. Takeshita's a good guy to have in your stable.
Facts.
But let's roll on. This was just deleting somebody. Joseph, welcome back. CM Punk wins world title at Survivor Series. Interesting. We'll see how that goes.
Well, that's going back to how we were talking with the main event with Saturday night's main event being the next kind of big show that they would probably have the title match on. You're not going to do Punk Seth there, because then clearly Seth's going to win. I don't think you'd do a title change there, and you would save Punk Seth for Survivor Series.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, you do have that option, and I mean, again, I'm really curious if the bad blood between LA and Punk bleed into this situation right here. Even if, let's say, Punk wins, but LA's bitter about it.
Yeah, well, I still think it's got to be LA wins, and then Punk's bitter about it, maybe, or there's still is it an issue between Jay and Punk that kind of costs it so that LA gets the win?
That'd be interesting. I mean, that would be kind of interesting if LA finds a way to work it out. But again, I mean, like Jay becomes an interesting one here because Jay's had all kinds of issues with his family again. The bloodline, which we've seen go through their ups and downs and their good times and not so good times, they just can't seem to get on the same page. We thought it was kumbaya, the fam's all back together and let's hug it out. And we got a new tag team to help the division. Not quite the case.
Yeah, but then again, Jay shows up and ends up costing Roman, and then they're surprised why he's pissed.
Yeah, right. So we'll see. 12:50 here in the afternoon. Bonkers already halfway through his day.
There you go. Well, yeah, this is all the UK fans and everything. Like again, they're coming to you from Australia, so all the international fans got to be loving this because this is finally when they can actually watch it at a reasonable time.
Yeah, and I know. I mean, we talked a lot about that this year with Netflix and everything else that's going on. I mean, I know the American audience is a little bit gripey about the schedule, and if you're watching at 8:00 in the US, it's a replay. But the rest of the world's having a fucking great time, guys. Sorry.
As the US representative, I can't confirm that sentiment and statement.
You're right. I mean, again, the internationally Netflix has been cool. And I mean, you got people all over the world right now that are midway through their day, later. I mean, even later in Australia, who are happy as pigs in a blanket to see these shows at these times. Like, I mean, for all the times that they have to wait, stay up till 3, 4 in the morning to catch some wrestling, this is a nice reprieve for them. So I'm showing some global sympathy right now.
There you go. Well, we might be showing global sympathy with the comment that you got up there. Happy Columbus didn't find America first day. Vikings did.
My favorite. Everyone outed Columbus, and you guys still were like, we already named a day after him. Fuck it.
Well, and as Italian Americans, especially during Italian American Heritage Month, also kind of put Columbus on a fucking pedestal, even though I think he kind of shouldn't. There's a reason there's Native Americans because they were here before it, clearly. But yeah, I digress.
Yeah, national. I don't need a map day. National. Don't tell me where to go. National. Where are we? Day. So yeah, shout out to Columbus Day. And if you're out there having a day off and enjoying yourself, awesome.
Absolutely.
Caitlin in the chat. How you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you, Guardian. Always a pleasure, sir. Let's go. Columbus wasn't even all that.
Yeah, facts.
We were gangbanging on Columbus here first thing in the
8 a.m. in the morning. Okay.
Well, listen, you can't go wrong with turkey. So happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I get to celebrate that. I mean, a representation. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I got you.
The Hardys versus Dudleys didn't need any titles involved. Dark Stage. Yes, let's go. He's right. Hundo.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Dark State anymore.
All right. But regardless, that match, I mean, what a moment. And the Dudleys giving their boots to the Hardys, the hug. Again, maybe not a 5-star Dave Meltzer sock filler match, but it was a good moment. And I live for moments.
Absolutely. As I got a then.
I gotta
wait for a now.
No.
Ooh.
You're like maybe a second and a half. As we are, why is this one so long and then quick?
Forever.
So
Jesus.
yeah, as they would say. Ladies and gentlemen, you can sync up with Nick and I and watch along, and we can do this together.
There we go.
All right, synced up. Seth Rollins going to open the show here tonight in Perth. Hope everyone out there is enjoying your day. You had a great weekend, and you're ready to take on the week. I need more coffee. It's pumping through the veins as fast as I can get it down, folks.
I'm on my secret stuff. It might not be coffee, but yeah, I got my Flintstone vitamins.
That's it. It's important. But yeah, anyone out there want to send me a Starbucks or a Timmy's? I'm all ears.
Should we be like, some of the other streamers out there and just drop our cash apps and everything so you can send it right to us?
Cha-ching.
Yeah.
Good morning, OG Dale.
I what a perfect morning.
Right. It's just because us sunshiny people are here.
Yeah. Well, it was doing the Perth pun. What did you feel? How did you feel about the street fight? I know obviously you picked Bronson to win, but I'm saying the match as a whole.
Not bad. I mean, I thought it was a solid match. I thought the twists and turns are good. Bronson continues to kind of build up his lore and his value. But again, about the moment is like what they're showing right here, right now, where they just had the three cousins in the ring, and it was just the mic on the cam that picked up. You know, people think I can't do shit on my own, like, and that's one of his biggest criticisms. So I thought that was really good, and how this plays out with the family dynamic heading into a potential War Games Survivor Series. We don't know.
Yeah, well, and now where do you go next with Roman? And has it been a minute since we've kind of had that? That used to be a staple with the bloodline of during Roman's matches. You could pretty much hear him throughout the whole match talking shit. He stopped the match with the street fight to get Australia to acknowledge him.
Right.
And then, like you said, at the end of the match, people say I can't do shit on my own.
Right.
Instantly acknowledging every bit of criticism, like you said, that's been out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I try and do something. You guys come out. I end up not, it doesn't work out. I'm not successful. Yeah, I mean, Roman's upset.
Even he's walking away. He's saying this only works one way. This only works where he's, the one running the ship here.
Right? I mean, is that the break off? It's just like the the lonely tribal chief.
Is he lonely, or does it, we need to get this shit in order. We need to figure out this pecking order.
Maybe. I mean, again, they're kind of loosely affiliated, right? Because they've had all the breakups and they've all kind of been in different directions. So
you're always loosely affiliated family. No matter one way or another, you're still family at the end of the day. Right? Curtis, what up? Anthony, I don't know if we said hi to you. You got Caitlin out here missing Timmy's, as I think you're expecting a new coffee on the way.
Let's go. More Timmy's for everybody. Why do you miss it? It's still where did you go?
I used to get it when I lived out in Rochester. So apparently, well, Timmy's is a Canadian thing or very much a Northeast thing. Like, obviously, I live in New England. You got Dunkin's everywhere as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, I know a lot of the border states have dabbled, and you'll find a Tim's popping around.
When I lived in upstate New York and everything, when my hometown had a Timmy's and everything.
Yeah, 100%. So, yeah, we'd always get pumped as Canadians, being like, "Oh my God, there's a Tim's."
Isn't that just everywhere for y'all?
Well, here it's like, yeah, it's fucking everywhere.
Oh, you're saying when you would go to the U.S.
When
I got you. Okay.
You actually find one? Like, you're in Pennsylvania and you're like, is that a Timmy's?
Right.
Let's go.
Because I got Punk and now LA walking backstage. See, again, I don't mind it when you're doing it for a Raw, if it's just for the main event guys.
Yeah.
Fine, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Maybe for the pay-per-views, you can have everybody walking backstage. I don't need that. I don't need to see Lyra backstage.
Yeah, I think and I felt that kind of yesterday when we were talking about it, of like, you don't need to show the entire card coming into the building. Like, you see that you don't show the whole team walking in, right? Unless they're coming in in a single file.
As it's a squad. It's like MFT showing up.
Right. But you'll show LeBron walking in the building. You'll show, a key player coming through the door. Maybe not everybody, but so be it.
I don't need to see this third string, jock sniffer walking through.
Yeah, the popcorn vendors here today, folks. Woo.
Let's give it up for Steve at the merch stand.
Facts, right? Good morning, Curtis. I know we caught you already, but here comes Seth freaking Rollins, who, Nick, he was desperate and he got it done.
And he's declared himself the greatest in the world. We kind of knew he needed that moment to go over Cody to finally solidify himself as the guy, the locker room leader. Did you catch fully, because I know I pointed out the polka dots and everything, I guess people were saying that his gear yesterday or Saturday was a combination of all of his gears that he had before when he faced Cody in the previous matches.
That's really deep and intricate. And now that you mention it, because remember, it only had like a panel of polka dots, then it had so I didn't catch that at the time. We definitely noticed the polka dots.
Right.
And we remember him doing that as he comes out as Sherlock Seth. Sherlock Rollins.
Is he the Triple B? He's the he out here almost with the Burberry pattern.
Almost, right?
And he's got the crown jewel belt on because they're still in Australia. So he's got the world's biggest belt buckle right now.
That belt looks gigantic.
Yeah.
On Steph.
Oh, it's a fucking shield like she's a goddamn Spartan or something.
Yeah, it's too funny.
Caitlin saying, yeah, it was. So it was a tribute of all the past the past 3 or 4 matches that they were talking about. Yeah, because it had the lace, it had the polka dots, it had the stripes.
Yeah, well played. And again, in the moment, I didn't catch it, but we knew there was some homage in there. But yeah, no, pretty cool.
Right. Seth low-key dressed like Jamie Hayter. little bit.
Low-key. Let's go. As the Vision is here. No Becky yesterday, no Becky today.
No, remember she said I need to go away until they appreciate me after her whole loss to Maxine.
That's right. She's deuces for a minute. Probably something.
And also, though, we haven't seen an AJ Lee since that match. Now, granted, we don't know whether that was just a one-off, but do we ever get some more AJ Lee?
That's the question. Like all the dirt sheets ran out. Oh, she signed a multi-year contract. But I mean, again, I think that's one of the things that have hurt WWE in 2025 is a lot of the cool stuff has been in and out. AJ Lee in and out. Logan Paul in and out, like Roman, Cena. A lot of their main Brock Lesnar just pops up, goes away. Like you're not getting into stuff, but the crowd is loud.
Yeah, well, we got Matt out here with a $2 super chat. Good day from Wallaby Way. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Let's go. Crowd in Perth is shaking the building.
Well, I think it's just everybody that had tickets to Crown Jewel just decided, hey, we'll just come back and do this all again on Monday.
What are they saying?
Could probably call him a wanker again.
Probably. As Paul has the mic.
Now, again, look at how Paul's looking at Seth compared to before Saturday of why did I leave Roman for you to now look at my son, look at my great hero, my champion.
That's it. Paul backs winners, period.
Perth, Australia. If he hit someone that acknowledged me.
AJ left and nobody cared.
I cared. All right. Rollins. Feels weird saying that at 8 a.m.
Right. Monday morning Rollins.
As they're singing a song. Wanker. Is it Wawa Canadian store? I do not know.
In case you wanted to know, and the crowd loses their mind.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the I am a visionary. Lucenary. I am a visionary. Only makes him wait. He's over. Like he's the baby fit. He's a fucking heel. He's supposed to be the big bad heel, but everybody's loving him.
Shout out to Perth, showing up and showing out.
This is the Vision. Oh, you blue balling son of a bitch.
Paul, come on now.
Yeah, come on, my guy. You can stop doing it now. Oh, that's going to be their thing because we're the Vision. Yeah, fucking hell. Get the hell out of here.
Viva Vendetta. Let's go. What are we doing?
Remember, the 5th of November. But yeah, he sits there and was about to Seth freaking Rollins. We are the Vision. Ew.
Hey, man.
Yo. And so Seth's introducing everybody.
Right? Did I glitch? I might have. It's early.
Yeah. The files are still downloading.
Oh, fuck. Blue Pauls. Nobody likes Blue Pauls.
No blue Pauls.
Let's go.
Is this? Well, this is what I kind of what I expect and kind of what I wanted. Now Seth's out here explaining everything of now that I am fully taken over. I am the guy here. I am the one that, runs the house here. I got Paul by my side, my oracle. I got this, I got that. We're laying out everything that we're going to be doing here with the vision.
Okay.
Hugging it out. I love you, my tribal chief. Kiss, as Seth kisses Paul on his bald head.
Right.
Ain't no shame in that.
Nothing but love. They have reasons to be happy right now. Bronson successful, Seth successful, Breaker's just doing Breaker things. Things are good for the vision.
Yeah, and Seth's even up there doing the whole, head twitch and everything like Braun of,
Yeah.
As they get him to Seth Rollins is supposed to be the big dastardly heel, but he's getting the biggest babyface reaction. These are supposed to be the guys that everybody hates, that beat up your favorite superstars and everything. And they're beloved.
They're beloved. Perth is feeling it.
It's perfect out here. There's so much glaze in this ring right now. Yeah, but it's warranted.
First thing in the morning with your coffee, they're all the glaze on the donuts.
Whoa, no. Josh, what up? Bronson Reed.
The greatness standing in this ring. So they're bragging, feeling good.
As they should. You just had Bronson Reed get the win in his home country over Roman Reigns. You've got Seth, who's now, like I said, solidified himself as the guy. And Braun Breaker's out there, the next stud to happen.
It's crazy.
Roman Reigns, Roman. Oh, they're chanting Bronson Reed. Yeah.
Wow.
It's the same cadence, so it threw me off.
You glitched because some as beautiful as you has to AI. Flamethrower, Fluff Salisbury. Might have lost you in the second half there.
I think his AI glitched out there with that.
Right. Arf.
You are the new tribal chief. And all of Perth out there just acknowledging, I guess, our new tribal chief, Bronson Reed. Right. Bronson Reed.
They had the crowd fully energized. I feel like this is getting a bit long.
I don't know. I mean, they just wanted to sing along. They pop for every moment. Oh, now he's got to put himself over. As now we go to a CM Punk chant.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Roman's become a hateable face? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Anthony. Maybe you feel that way. I don't know how many others feel that way.
It's interesting with Roman as a face because he's still got the same pomp and cadence and everything that he did when he was a heel, but yeah. Isn't a hateable face just a heel? A little bit.
Yeah, I feel like we've made our point, dude.
Well, he had to put over Paul, then he had to put over Braun. Now he put over Bronson. Now he's got to put himself over. I would have almost would have let Heyman put Seth over.
No, well, I don't mind. Again, Seth taking, like, I'm the architect. I put this together. I built this. And, almost kind of just reminding you, this is why I assembled this team the way I did. So I'm okay with it. I just getting a little long is?
As we're 16 minutes into the show, and this is all that it's been.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I gotta fix something, Nick, real quick. I'm having a
You're
glitch.
good. As I got, are they chanting bullshit or what were they chanting at him out there? As KJ is taking a pause for the cause. Early morning glitches. So Seth's tearing into Roman. Roman Reigns needed the Shield. Roman Reigns needed the Bloodline. I don't need anybody. Bro, you can't say I don't need anybody after you sat there and just went through all of that. And you notice too, as he's saying that, Heyman and Bronson kind of give each other a look after everything. Yeah, you can see Bronson, and Heyman all kind of got this, what the hell are you saying out here kind of face? Because why are you out here? You just glazed all of us, and now you're out here pitching about how you don't need us. Hold on here. Oh, they were chanting bullshit. Okay. AJ Lee low-key looks scary as hell in this pic on screen. Well, she's just seducing you in with her eyes there. Mary, I am a revolutionary. A little saber in the tooth, but Rollins throws down the mic. All the pyros. So that's your first 20 minutes of Monday Night Raw, Monday Morning Raw. And again, I think it's kind of what was supposed to happen. Oh, I was waiting for somebody's music to start hitting at the end of that. The way that they ended all that pyro. That would have been a cool treat. But yeah, a bit of a longer segment, but I still think it was needed and it fits with the character. It fits with the story and everything of he comes out, explains everything that's going on with the Vision, how he's, the double champ. I am the greatest. I am now the locker room leader. I am the top guy. We're taking over all of that and puts over everybody. But at the same time, then turns around and spins it to, I don't need anybody. And still you might start to see this kind of discontent, how Paul was able to almost give him up before if he didn't beat Cody. And now he's saying how I don't need you. They needed them. Roman needed the Shield. Roman needed the Bloodline. Cody needed this. Cody needed that. I don't need anybody. I don't need Bronson Reed. I don't need Paul Heyman. And they kind of all start to give each other this look of, what the fuck he's saying? Yeah. Might have just tightened it up a little bit. Like I said, maybe if at the end, granted, you wouldn't have had that whole, I don't need anybody line. But if you would have had Paul just kind of put over Seth at the end and talk about how great he was, it might have kept the mood going. It felt like after we sang for Bronson, the crowd kind of died. As we're getting a replay from last week with the 6-man tag match. So now with that AJ, as well, I got Penta out here walking backstage, but Rusev, is this your IC division? Penta, Rusev? Does AJ slide back into this? What do we do? Who's AJ wrestle now after the match with John Cena? Chris, what up? What up? Heyman has Brock as plan B. Maybe. Dude, it's a trip watching it at night. Yeah, it's got to be again. So that's the fitting. Manny, I know you're up there in Australia. So this works for the international audience if they finally get to actually watch it at a reasonable time. And us Americans like myself have to, watch this at the crack ass of dawn. Oh, so Penta and Miro exchange words, and Dom, that was so good in the back of Dom walks around the corner, sees that Miro is there, and just, nope, I'll turn back the other way. Yeah, welcome to our world. As I got Penta coming out right now, so we're going first match of the night, and this is a hell of a way you get the action going here after a long promo segment. But now you've got IC title on the line. Dom Mysterio versus Penta. Let me know who you taking, who you got. And does Dom drop the IC belt so he can focus on the AAA belt? Does he stay as double champ? How do you get Penta out of this match? We'll see. Smooth operator. Wrestling proud. Penta for the win. This doesn't work for me, brother. Yeah, there's early mornings. I know it's so funny because in the US, we got to do it like 1 month out of the year. It feels like, or, a couple shows out of the year versus having to do it 95 to 98% of the time out of the year. And we bitch the loudest about it. But I get it. Tiffy may lose to Jade, Julia, or Bianca. Well, I think Tiffy's, next in line to drop her title, not even just because of the whole match with Steph. I think she's kind of become a bland champion. Her reign hasn't been that great, etc. But I'm at this point, I was going to say I'm in commercial break, but if you're watching it internationally, or you're watching it with a Vipin, or you're just watching us, as I still got Penta coming out right now. Since this is not a title match, Penta for the win. Oh, no, it's a title match. I believe it's a title match. I will double check. Yeah, it's an intercontinental title match. It is a title match. So, and that's not saying that Penta couldn't win it here. Dom is also still the AAA Mega Champion. He's had the Intercontinental title for a while. Do you have him drop the IC belt? You saw Miro and Penta get into it backstage. Is that the next title feud? Or is that just we're developing the division around Dom, and Dom can stay just kind of the chicken shit heel, avoiding everything, which would be fitting with how he turned around and walked away after he saw Miro. I know Dom's going to win, but I'm still going to take Penta. Fair enough. Batten down the hatches. They could have her lose. They could have had her lose until Mania. That way, Jade could win the Rumble and have her Mania moment beating Tiffany. Chris, I guess you want that moment. I don't think that they're going to have Tiffany hold that belt all the way till next Mania. Honestly, I think she's getting long in the tooth. Tiffany's running out of time with that belt. And that's not saying, again, she's not talented or anything like that, but we need to switch something up. We need to change something up with that. And her losing the belt's probably what needs to happen. Cero Miro. Got Dom for the win. Says still. Dom for the win. Mega, good morning. Good morning. Or even if you're watching this on the replay, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. They'll have Jade win the belt, then fight Bianca at Mania. Could be. Well, then again, Jade's got, her goddamn cranium split and everything. So it depends on where we go from that. But yeah, maybe Bianca's somebody that I can see definitely comes back and takes the title. If it's, I don't know if they'd wait all the way to Mania to even do it. But I got Dom coming out right now. Penta for the win, says Wesley. I think you could, if we're going to pick somebody that could beat Tiffany right now for the title, you can't do Nia Jax again. Shit. Jade's still got the cranium. Do you bring back it would have to be probably Bianca that I would think, but do you bring back Bianca as a heel? Yeah. I know Tiffany needs to lose the belt, but who does she lose the belt to? Penta got his White Ranger gear on. Well, he's got that on, and he had the Joker jacket and everything. He's got the ha-has and everything. That's going to be the cool thing, and too, and it's always, the fun thing with luchas, and especially with Penta, because he'll go all out with the theme gear and everything. It's like Bandito. That, like, you get Joker Penta, you get Dark Penta, you get Light Penta, you get Blue Penta, you get Red Penta. Even right there, the White Power Ranger gear Penta, as Dom bringing out both belts. And yeah, see, he got the new neck tattoo. And I like, though, too, how every little bit of Dom's gear is a throwback to this old lucha, that old lucha. Like, he's very much kind of become a great ambassador for Lucha Libre Wrestling. He's got the little parka jacket. He's got, the Mysterio pants.
King of the Luchas.
King of the Luchas. Speaking of the heavyweight king of the Luchas.
Right. Let's
Instead
go.
of zero Beardo, you're zero Beardo.
Yeah, I was having a little bit of technical issue there to start this one off.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I think I'm back
sometimes it's hot
online.
and heavy out in the early mornings. You got to glitch out of
Right.
the gate. Yeah, no, you're back in time for the first match of the evening.
There you go.
Now, who do you got for this match, sir? Penta, Dom Dom?
Yeah, Penta will get jobbed out of it, I think. Like somehow, like Americano's been a big part of Dom's crew, so we'll see how this plays in.
That's what I could see. Or do you get
I go for some more toast.
Facts. Yeah. Or do you get like a Judgment Day if Finn Balor comes out, gets involved? Because like, are we establishing the IC division around Dom now? Because Penta and Miro have a moment backstage, all of that.
Well, the Miro thing's funny, and I thought Dom like seeing Miro and then just turning away, like I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
You know, Miro could pop up. Again, they're still kind of like just playfully teasing, you know, the issues between Finn and Dom. AJ Styles is still a thing as well.
Well, then that's a question I pose of what's next for AJ after the Cena match.
That's the thing. Like they kind of reminded us that AJ still wants the IC title right on the Go Home show. So will he circle back now that he got the John stuff out of the way?
Yeah, congratulations, AJ. You just had a fantastic match with John Cena. You get to wrestle the third El Grande.
You get to win the IC title, bro.
I don't know if he's going to do that. Yeah,
Dirty Dom. How is Dirty Dom more over than Penta? What is happening?
We're in Bizarro Land. We're in the land down under. We're in the upside down out there in Australia.
Dirty Dom. Dom has had one of the craziest 2025s. Like, we know what he did in 2024, and then he kind of built up into Mania this year. And since Mania, it's been like some crowds love him, some crowds hate him, some crowds both.
But he's an undeniable talent at this point.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, he's gone from the kid we were saying, what are we doing? Send him back to NXT to an absolute stud talent that feels completely viable as your IC champion.
Oh, shit. Penta on fire as, backbody drop on the table.
We're fighting for real.
Penta coming out of the gate hot.
Backdrop on the table. Yeah, they're going hell for leather with this.
Did I get ahead of you? As we get the replay.
Yeah, I'm getting the replay right now.
Okay, good. We're still
yeah, no, I called it a half second after it happened.
I'm just like double checking.
Yeah, and so I got the UK feed, so I actually have the counter. So if you're somehow watching this on the replay, you went to commercial. Actually, you wouldn't have gone to replay on the commercial. So bringing up the commercial breaks is irrelevant at this point.
Right, as Penta's still in control on the outside here. Good energy to start this match.
Well, they came hot and heavy out the gate like they were actually, this is, I want to fight you, instead of just, we'll kind of lock it up. We'll dance around for a little bit. All that.
Ole, ole, ole.
Oh no, rest in peace. My membership ran out. I had it from the beginning of this stream. I'll remember soon.
Well, we hope you do. We hope you do, Bruce, and proud. We appreciate you being a member for your duration and hope to get you back.
Right. And again, folks, we do have the super chats, the super stickers, the memberships out there, the merch stores, this, that's, and the thirds. Did you catch Dom's new neck tattoo?
Yes. Silly.
I don't think it's bad, but I couldn't pull that off. I mean, it'd be hidden under everything, so it'd be kind of pointless.
Yeah, no. Neck tattoos are a tough sell, man.
It's like hand tattoos and everything. Like, it's kind of the closest I got is like the forearms and the wrists and everything.
Stuff of the wrist.
Yeah. Long sleeve will still cover everything up in case. I got the Penta stretch smooth operator.
Word on the streets is folks want new emotes. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. It's been a hot minute. So stay tuned on that one.
By the relaunching, the merch store, this and that's on 2026.
Just made the list.
There you go. I thought you were out there fighting things again. You were pulling a me and smacking everything around.
Just punching shit.
Just punching air. Lady B, what up? Dom has the biggest wrestling come up. Yeah, he's got the biggest glow up as far as pro wrestler in recent memory, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's there are people like if Dom was in another company, he'd be more over with the crowd than anybody anywhere. Like he is over as shit.
Remember when there was a conversation, and I agree with Lady B saying that this stream feels like the upside down. Yes, it does. Of where you would put Hook versus Dom side by side of which one would you rather take? And there was plenty of people that took Hook.
Yeah.
Now that whole conversation, there ain't nobody picking Hook on that.
Well, yeah, I remember when Hook first, there was people, way back in the end of 2024 that wanted Hook like wrestler of the year because he came in, 2023 maybe, where he came in hot and people were like, oh, he's the best and all this, again, he kind of showed who he is and what he is now. So, yeah, Dom is really come a long way, and it's undeniable now. He's getting crowd reactions of all kinds.
He's viable as a champion. He's a guy that you could see if he challenged for a world title, if you made it work, you could make it work. Not as him winning, but him in the match would make sense.
So, Penta springboard.
Oh, he just barely got it, but he got it. Two count.
There you go.
If you did like a Dom Cody Rhodes for the title, it might get you would at least he wouldn't feel out of place in the match.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, you'd find a way to explain it. I mean, I do find it a little funny. I mean, this is I could see Logan Paul having a world title, and that got shot down. But Dom, I don't know, man. Oh, up, down.
Pendulum kick.
Another two.
I hate to say it, but if you tapped out, because I just got the two. That's all you need to do, because now I got both men down.
Yep. Ref checking on Penta, figuring this out.
Right. Spaz with a $5 super chat. Good morning, wankers. Fair to say the best 2025s are Dom, Steph, Leon, and Javon.
Dom's had a great 2025. Steph's have a phenomenal one. Leon's had a good one. I mean, maybe on a quieter scale. Javon's been a breakout star.
Steph's had into the ring post. So pay Dom. And he caught it into a DDT. And Penta keeps selling his knee. I don't know if that's shoot or work.
It was interesting when he ran out in the opening sequence of the match where he did the tope and then the back body drop into. He actually seemed like he was looking down at his leg there.
Yeah.
So I hope he's okay. As actually his leg hit the wall. So maybe that's what it was. His leg hit the guardrail.
Right. I would say Stephanie, though, has had the best 2025.
Well, I mean, yeah. How many titles? 3 titles. And sitting at the top of the women's division, huge win. Now she's the crown jewel champion as Dom makes fun of Penta. Olé!
Right? Imagine going to Thanksgiving dinner and your girlfriend's dad says pause every 30 seconds.
All right. Why is he pausing so hard?
Yeah.
Your girl
up over the barricade. Does that count as the weekly barricade spot of if they go over it instead of through it?
Yeah, I don't know. As Dom's just hoping for this count out.
Hey, that's the way you do it, of being the chicken shit heel.
Mm-hmm. I got no problem with Dom doing what he's doing. Play it right. Like, I think that the other companies are so hell-bent on, like, I have to be a cool wrestler. They don't love things like, I'll just be the bad guy that waits for a count out. No, I know I'm the heel, but I'm going to do an over-the-top, tope, twisty, cornito, just to fucking, be cool. And I mean, again, time and place.
Right. 1, 2 count. Okay, so MDB explained himself. You got to read the first half. You got to like part 1 of 2 type deals. The best thing about Hook is he's dating Dame Dash's daughter. That's hilarious. That's the pause every 5 minutes because it's Dame Dash.
Ah.
Next time Nick complains about Dark State, let's remind him Eddie Kingston is teaming with Hook.
Oh,
At least I got Eddie Kingston on my screen.
Genius.
Yeah.
Halloween Havoc ad right now is I'm actually getting a countdown with 1 of 6. Getting 6 ads.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got the countdown, and I got right now Dom's got a chokehold on Penta.
Oh,
very
wow.
much the let's talk to each other kind of spot.
That's so weird. So you got the match still going. I'm getting an ad for the NFL licensed belts, the NFL legacy belts or legacy titles. And yeah, I'm in 2 of 6. So I'm 2
Have
minutes
I
away.
found the superior as Penta's or Dom's tying Penta's mask to the bottom rope and stomping him out? Have I found the superior stream with the Vippin? Is we all got to use the UK feed on Netflix for the Vippin, especially early in these morning times.
Right. Because now I'm getting a Stranger Things season 5 ad.
As we are in the upside down with this, feeling like 8 a.m., feeling like 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. At the same time.
Only on Netflix.
I still have always wondered and contemplated in my own mind, because you mentioned the legacy belts. If the Bills win the Super Bowl, do I buy a gaudy, ridiculous ass Bills legacy championship? Because it's like a godly amount of money.
If the
league, it's a well, actually at this point it's a cheap WWE ticket price, but it's a hefty price for a belt.
If the Bills win the Super Bowl, we'll get a belt. We'll get you a belt.
You don't need to get me a belt, Dad. I can get my own belt. I'm grown.
Too funny as yeah, I don't know what's happening in the action right now as I'm getting an ad for Love is Blind.
This is a lot of well, don't worry. Even though you're flying blind with this match right now, there ain't much of anything going on. Of the untied
they know they're
mask on the bottom rope. This is they know they're in an ad to an ad, so they're just kind of dragging and stalling time here. We're getting a little bit of kicks, a little bit of more showboating and hot dogging and grandstanding from Dom. He's fixed his pants 3 different times in this moment.
Right.
Yeah, the slingshot senton in the ring, but yeah. Buy the belt, Nick. It'll last for a lifetime. It'll cost me a lifetime to get it. Well, those things are like $500 or something, and that's like on the cheap end. Like I said, it's a cheap WWE ticket price at this point now, but still.
Right. Sometimes you get to that point of like $500 to hang something on my wall.
I wouldn't hang that on my wall. I would be walking around morning and everything like that.
Yeah,
I would be insufferable with that.
Stop bringing your belt to work.
On Sundays, my guy, I will be out here. I don't give a shit if we're playing. I'm wearing that fucking thing.
Please don't encourage
me. As my wife literally just said from the background, please don't encourage me.
Right. Down on Dom from the ring post.
Right.
Been a good match so far, folks.
Yes, I did. I did get a shoe thrown at me, but I got, please don't encourage him from the background.
Ow.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Breaks out.
Are you surprised that this is the first match to kick off Raw?
No.
Oh, kick to the gut.
Oh, little Eddie, big pop. Oh, shit, reversal. Penta does
those.
And they booed him. Ah, they popped for the reversal. Dose.
I like how everyone's now trying to help. Literally, they heard don't encourage, so we must encourage. On Black Fridays, the custom belts are usually $220.
Right. We're gonna pass the collection plate around, folks.
Nurse to Nick, sir, you cannot wear your Bills belt for your X-ray. This is a hospital. This is a Wendy's.
Dom sent up to 619 again. Another big pop. Australia loving Dom Dom. Big kick. My VPN, no ads. Yeah, I was having a bit of trouble with my feed to start the show. A little glitchy.
See ya. Whoa! Penta driver, two count. See, I told you earlier that Canada didn't like the Vippins and everything like that with their Netflixes. Well, granted, you don't use the Vippins, you just Netflix in Canada's having issues.
Right.
Nobody wanted to work on Thanksgiving Day.
Right. Oh, set it up. Shut your mouth, Michael. Michael.
Oh!
Two.
1, 2 count.
Nice reversal by Dom Dom.
Well, Joseph, I guess, potentially agreeing with you of saying, Netflix, the Mets and Netflix are running into problems.
Oh, there you go.
Dom going up top. Oh, again, into a nothing from a super kick from Penta.
Well, it's because his plan got thwarted.
His sword was thwarted. There was nothing he was going to hit if he would have landed that. He was jumping to land on his fucking feet.
You don't jump through the air to slap someone in the face?
Yeah. Ha! As we got Miro coming down.
Miro! Rusev.
Petra, Rusev, Machka. Penta going flying. I'm just chilling with both belts of just
Dom wants no part of Rusev.
He's got the bell hammer. He's got the timekeeper's hammer hanging under his belt.
Penta, who was known for the bell hammer once upon a time.
Can you ring my bell? Oh yeah, shit. I forgot about that.
Oh, there it is.
Into the knee. That's interesting. So that tells me they were selling the whole time because it's been that whole match. 619.
And the crowd pops. Dom to the top.
Frog splash. 1, 2.
And the win.
The crowd's cheering.
Dirty Dom successful in his defense.
I do like, though, that now it all makes sense if it all ties together and everything with why Penta was pretty much selling the leg most of the match. They had been working and it hits, the barricade, and now he gets the timekeeper's hammer shot straight to the knee.
Right. No, they played it well. And again, Dom gets the tricky little heel win. Half the chat was wrong about Penta winning. And again, I figured they'd find a way to get out of it. Good match, fun match. Penta gets highlighted. And now there's an issue between Penta and Rusev. The mid-card division, it feels pretty strong. As far as you even have someone like Sheamus kicking around. You got some other names that are interested in that IC title, including AJ, and Dom continues to be the champ.
Oh, and two, I didn't even catch that he stuffed the bell hammer into his boot.
Yeah.
So he hit the 619, so he hit the double dose on it.
Oh, touche.
Yeah, that tabernacle. Well, that works fully well. And again, Dom, clever, the chicken shit heel, but still always manages to find a way to outsmart people. And there were even some people in the chat that knew Dom was going to win, but still wanted to just take Penta because Penta's over like Rover.
Right.
So did Miro just disappear, or is he just still hanging out by ringside, just down there?
Oh, he's there. But we're going back to Jackie Redmond with LA Knight.
Yeah. Apparently you're popping wrestling proud with the bouncing frog sounds.
Let's go. Bouncy Dom to this morning.
Whatever about his hand. It does really feel, though, like even after CM Punk's whole line of last week of, I don't know, a guy who's never challenged for the world title or never won a world title, whichever it was fully that of, This kind of feels like now you get LA his little moment. We can check that off the list.
But is
So
that enough, or does he need to, like, if you're going to push him that way, is LA a guy that, goes after a title but kind of needs to win it?
I think, is he one of those that just once he's in it, it feels like, all right, he's got at least solidified there. We can kind of check that off the list because he's not good right now. He's not a guy that's going to win it. Ever? You've got Punk before him that would win it. You've got a Roman. You've got this. You've got that. You've got guys. You've got a Gunther. You've got guys ahead of you in line that would win that.
So, yeah, I mean, again, it is a tough sell for LA. But, there you go. Him and Punk. LA gets the last word this time.
Yeah. And Kyrie is crying.
Oh, Kyrie beside herself.
Kyrie! And a crown jewel. Yeah, well, and Kyrie is just in pain doing the Io Sky cry. Kyrie saying, yeah.
I like Asuka like this, like the attitude, the eye rolling, the fan. And I know people, she's being herself, folks.
Yeah, well, even then, she's worked plenty of times and worked well as a heel, kind of with this. To me, it's really helping reignite Asuka feeling like how Asuka was before, of the badass, the dominant, because she is that much of a threat. You don't want to challenge Asuka because nobody is ready for Asuka.
Right?
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. The fucking contusion and bruising.
She got
Kyrie Sane's fucking forehead. And she slaps the dog shit out of her.
She had quite the Usos coming out of last night.
Yeah, but she's gonna allegedly have a match later tonight with Ria Ripley.
She is. That not gonna feel good, but
is Kyrie gonna snap and I can't take it anymore?
Right? This is my brutality. Here comes Ria Ripley.
Does she get the vindication of gets a win in her home country after she... No, did they win yesterday?
They did win yesterday.
Yes, they did. So even then, forget everything I just said. Is Rhea's coming out here with Io. Is Rio the new tag team on the block out here? You get Charlotte and Alexa versus Rhea Ripley and Io Sky.
They're too friendly. I don't trust it. There's something up here.
No, I think they're just fucking friends. I'm sorry. You need to be more trusting in your life, KJ. No. Some people just want to be your friends to be your friends.
No way. No, I don't think so. I don't trust this. There's something afoot.
I love evil anime villain Asuka. Yeah.
Right?
Whoa.
She's not happy. But up next, Kyrie, Ria Ripley. What does this look like? Again, Kyrie rocking a huge goose egg on her forehead after last night's encounter, Saturday's encounter. And we'll see how this one plays out and how it plays into the story. Rhea getting ready.
Well, and how's that going to look, though, Kyrie's got the very visible goose egg and contusion for a bruising out there. And you're going to have her in the match with Rhea Ripley out here. I know it's probably all kayfabe, but at the same time, you sell the image of this woman's got a giant ass welt on her forehead, and you're out here. Yeah,
that welt's a legit potato. So, I mean, again, that helps the storytelling when you get bopped in the forehead.
Yeah, but it's gonna I just flick it. You never get a bruise like that. You just take one punch there. You're down for the count.
Right. It's gonna hurt when you touch
owie, 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 owie.
Right.
Yes, so you got Io and Rhea right now. All the celebrations, and Rhea's got the Aussie gear.
Right.
Wrestling Proud, I guess, quoting Ria's song.
Loving it.
Right. Just making sure you got what you got, sir, and everything. Somebody touches your bruise and you act like Peter Griffin when he fell. Absolutely.
Let's go. We're just waiting through the commercial. Rhea playing to the crowd. We got more coming.
I wasn't sure if you were on commercial or not.
No, we're definitely rolling through.
Well, you had the moment where you had the commercials out in the blue. So, yeah.
We're good. We're good right now as Rhea's just posing, smiling, waving, making everyone happy early on a Monday morning.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to go make myself happier. I guess, speaking of Peter Griffin, I'm going to go fight a big chicken. I'll be back at it. Sorry.
Maybe a turkey? There you go. All right. Nick on for a pause for the cause. Ria Ripley rolling through her and her happy-go-lucky friendship with Io, who's rocking the Ria Ripley vest. But yeah, the fans are loud for the hometown girl, letting her kind of have the moment as here comes the Kabuki Warriors. It's never too early for some brutality. I would agree with that for sure. Facts. Let's go. You think Mercedes Moné comes to WWE and tries to go after more titles, right? Just come in and start taking belts. My big question, Joseph, I'll ask you a question in return. Do you think Mercedes Moné goes after the AEW World title to complete the record-breaking run that she's apparently on? Will title number 11 potentially be the AEW World title? Think about it. Poor Statlander, but think about it. Kyrie turn on Asuka, yes or no? I mean, it's potential. We've seen Kyrie really struggling with the new Asuka. I mean, it's kind of got like almost that $1 Million Man, Virgil kind of vibes. Yeah, deep cut on that one. But will she continue to kind of placate to Asuka? Will she continue to be kind of subservient to Asuka? Or will she rebel? Will she fight back? Will she battle? Time will tell. Days back. Thoughts on BDE wrestling last night? It was fine. I mean, athletic guy is, hey, Volkanovski, UFC featherweight champion in the building. There you go. There you go. Mandalina in the crowd, as he will be defending that belt, UFC welterweight championship coming up. MSG. Over my dead body, Jose. What did Jose say? Monet is coming for the predictions title. Yeah, it's one of the only belts she doesn't have, Jose. The difference is she's gonna have to earn this one. Fact. Let's go. Who's the band that sings Ria's entrance song? I know anyone else is looking it up. What is their name? What is their name, folks? They performed at Mania. Is it just giving Def Rebel credit? What's the band? Motionless? Motionless in white? Fact checkers? She can wear it. Yeah, she can. I think Mercedes will go after the MLW Featherweight Championship. That would be insane, and I hope not, Wesley. And I don't know. They haven't worked together a whole lot, right? As Kyrie off and running, 94% of the chat taking Ria Ripley. Couple brave souls voting for Kyrie here. There you go. Thank you, Dennis. Dale is just interim champ. Facts. There you go. OG Dale getting bonus title. Motionless in white. There you go. Thought so. Pops Kyrie. Kyrie down. That look painful. I need a recount. A recount on what? Jose, you can't show up late and start demanding shit. Again, the The current world prediction title is TBD at the moment. OG Dale gets a little bit of love, but we will have the official winner tomorrow. The show so far so good. I don't have a whole lot of complaints. Opening segment was good. Maybe went a little bit long, but that's it. I mean, it's Seth. He talks a lot. Nice suplex. Dom Penta have a fun match. Kyrie and Ria doing their thing right now. Solid start to this show as we hit 9 a.m., coming up to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here, folks. Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, title of survivors. Maybe. We got to get AJ Lee back in the mix. Where is AJ? Where's Becky? Better than Collision. I mean, we got to do something about Collision, Tony. I know, we got to do something about Collision. It just feels like Thursday Night Thunder, and it's not cutting it. Jose's on a go relax. Go have a Kit Kat. Take a break. Kyrie off the ropes into the head scissors. Down goes Ria. Is Kyrie fighting back finally? Yeah, it's sad, man. And I know a lot of the fans out there, the sickos we talk about a lot, think it's AEW hate and that there's this big conspiracy to hold back, this hardworking, self-made billionaire, Tony Khan. But you were there. You were there in the early days. I was there in the early days. We saw the packed arenas. We saw the full houses. What are we doing? What are we doing now? So we got to be honest about what we see right in front of us. Jose is a morning person like KJ. I'm the furthest thing from you just got an eye roll from the peanut gallery. I'm the furthest thing from a morning person. I need a Snickers. There you go. I want some peanut butter toast. Let's go. Oh, Asuka distracting Ria, but here comes Io from behind. Famous last words. Becky, Maxine, Irish strap match, rubber match. So let's run that back. I mean, that's a thing. It's cool. Now, do you do it cold or do you warm it up? As Kyrie takes out Io. Asuka kicks Io. There you go. Fans aren't happy as we go to another commercial break, folks. As the Kabuki Warriors in control, Io getting taken out, and the match rolls on. Ria in trouble. That's a good show. That's a good show, my guy. Way to play that one. Ria's low key bouncy. That is just that's a different kind of bouncy, mommy. Oh, Kyrie all over Ria. Off the ropes. Ooh. Blockbuster. Different kind of balance to the ounce on that one. Well played, sir. Wrestling Proud. Do you know what is surprisingly good? You take toast and you put jelly. I use strawberry personally. And they're on the other piece of toast, you put cream cheese. That is good. I got no issue with that. Feels like a cheesecake on your toast. Let's go. Let's go. We're getting into breakfast now. The boys are awake and hungry. It does. It hits different for sure. Remember when the Blockbuster was a finisher? Yeah, I really do. I mean, Buff Bagwell, one of the reasons I like Buff Bagwell back in the day is I thought that second rope Blockbuster was a really good finisher. I liked it. It was a good move. Kyrie getting a little bit of a clap and playing up to the crowd as she goes to the top. And big forearm down on Ria. Yeah, absolutely. You get a little bit of that, a little bit of the syrup onto the sausage. That sounds horribly wrong, but so good. Nothing wrong with a sticky sausage, folks. Toast with jelly isn't surprisingly good. It's just good. Oh, there you go, Jose. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. We had a big debate at Thanksgiving about whether or not you put butter and peanut butter on toast, or is it just peanut butter? Does the butter ruin it? I'm a proponent that butter and peanut butter works better. You double up on the butter. My bounce is average. Jose with an average bounce, at least self-aware. Imagine if you throw some peanut butter on the other toast and then put it with the jelly side. Way to go, MDB. Let's go. That's my dream woman right there. That's my hall pass, guys. Is Paula Deen. I don't even, nothing salacious. She's just gonna make the shit out of all the food. Let's go. More butter. More butter. I like peanut butter on warm toast myself. There we go. We're on the PB and J talk. As Ria's trying to battle up. Kyrie trying to keep her down. Asuka's just having a good time. She doesn't even know what's going on out here. PB and J, absolutely. Let's go. Good old classic. Big fan of blueberry jam if I had to choose. All the butter. Sticky, icky. Let's go. You just slip it and slide. One of America's best exports. I actually think peanut butter is Canadian. I'm taking credit. What about chocolate gravy and biscuits? There's words that went together that I don't recognize, Dennis. Chocolate and gravy. Oh, Ria's pissed off. The Eradicator's up. Clotheslines all over the place. Beer batter French toast is delicious. I'm a big fan of French toast. Though, the edge goes to pancakes. Ria, tongue out. Big kick. Down goes Kyrie. Good match here. Facts. Actually, I read a book about him. Speaking about reading books or peanut butter.
Are you saying I need to read more books, or am I the peanut butter to your jelly? Which, by the way, you savage. You just put peanut butter. You don't do butter then peanut butter.
You don't do butter then peanut butter?
No. You do if you do straight butter, or you do butter and you do the hood classic of cinnamon and sugar toast, and you get a little spoonful of sugar and just kind of glaze that shit out there, and you get the cinnamon, shaker and everything.
No. Butter enhances the peanut butter, man.
It's butter on butter, you fucking Pauline ass.
So good. Reb, set it up.
Riptide.
I recommend everyone go try it.
Oh, Kyrie gets out of it. Yeah, no. That's just a lot of
butter.
Sprinkle you got butter in my peanut.
Good match.
A lot of fluid. What? That's hearty toast and everything. Because so you got that. You do butter first and then peanut butter. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You melt the butter into the toast and then you spread some peanut butter over it. It makes it delicious. I highly recommend. What about peanut butter and banana on toast?
What?
Like a peanut butter banana.
Elvis out here? You're already invoking Paula Deen. Now you're Elvis?
No peanut butter banana? Come on.
No, I'm a simple man with simple needs out here.
Peanut butter banana French toast is phenomenal. I highly recommend.
Well, you match it in French toast. You're going from French toast to regular toast.
Regular toast. Either way it works. Down goes Kyrie.
Timeline insane elbow. Holy shit.
It's a really good match happening right now. Elvis, the one made infamous.
Yeah. I've had the Elvis whiskey before. Not a fan.
Right. Avocado toast is not a thing. It does not exist in my world. I don't even register it.
Friche avocado is what I feel about avocado toast.
I really think I have an issue with green stuff, other than the things that
you just hate the color green.
Right.
It's
if I can't smoke it, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Avocado is just a weird texture, man.
Guacamole.
Yeah, no guac for me.
Yeah. It's like mushy peas, Bob.
Yeah, I'm the guy you get baked with, and then I go in I just like MacGyver some food together. That's my
everybody has their own stoner repertoire and everything. Everybody has their own personal stoner cookbook.
Put butter on a Pop-Tart?
What in the fat shit did you just say?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Some big bag shit.
Exactly.
Folks, let us know if you want to have the Big Back Hour. Come to the channel and everything like that. Or maybe that'll be the members only streams.
We just start.
Me and KJ just review your, big back, fat back, stoner meals and everything.
Deep two.
I'm the king of the grilled cheeses. I actually had that yesterday.
Big fan. Make that work too. Y'all make me fucking hungry. I haven't had anything yet. All right, y'all making me hungry. I haven't had any breakfast yet. What are we doing?
What now? Are you a butter on a grilled cheese or are you a mayo on a grilled cheese?
Both. The fuck are you doing? Butter goes on everything.
Well, yes, but there's some people that you toast your grilled cheese with. You put mayo on the bread before you do it.
Both, if you possibly can pull it off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You are all of the oils and all of the viscous liquids. But yeah, no, I put butter on the bread, then put the bread in the pan. Wifey does butter in the pan and then put the bread in.
You put the lime in the coconut.
And you stir it all up.
I like to spread a little bit of both, or I'll do like the butter on the outside and then a little bit of mayo on the inside.
Fair. As we got both women, you can tell it's early in the morning. We're out here just hungry as shit.
The wake and bake has turned into munchies hardcore.
Yeah. Oh, I already told on my pause. The last thing I said to the missus was, decide if you want food when I get off stream.
Right. Yeah. Amen. This is epic. I eat a toasted bagel with cream cheese with Doritos in the middle.
What the fuck is that?
Hey. That's okay.
I don't mess with cream cheese to begin with, and Doritos. Doritos I'll eat, but separate. Sorry.
No, Jose, that's not the right thing. No. That's a little darker.
1, 2.
I have a whole stoner cookbook. Let's go.
Exactly. Everybody's got one. Everybody's got their own personal repertoire. Like, trust me, I got a personal recipe for venison.
We went from peanut butter to venison.
Yes, we're talking about strange eats.
Listen, if I'm high and I have access to venison, we're all in trouble. Something went wrong.
Oh no, I'm my country boy. I got access to that. That's been many a night. So you just late night, half cocked cooking.
Half cocked cooking. Let's go.
Kyrie going up again.
This match
gets caught.
They've given this match a ton of time. And I know we're sidetracked with our morning munchies, but this has been good. Oh.
And it's been a lot better. Than I expected as Kyrie came down on all of that eggdom right there too.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting this to be as good with the big egg dome, bruise and everything.
Red Dead Redemption. Let's go. As EO takes out Asuka. Kyrie with the roll up. Two out. Whew.
Oh, headbutted in the riptide. 1, 2, 3. Stupid sexy Ria pin. Speaking of Red Dead, I got to get back to playing Red Dead 2.
Right, there you go. Ria wins. Ria gets the W, folks. She is successful. Kyrie loses. EO's happy. Ria's happy. This feels too happy.
Sometimes shit can just be happy, my guy. I know we're cynical about. Asuka jumping EO. Now see again. So if EO's turning, so I'm gonna let you kick my ass before I turn.
like I said, the only way it works is more of that, like, yeah, she whooped my ass, like that motherly kind of, I disobeyed, so I deserve the beating, and I'm sorry.
That motherly, I disobeyed. Thank you, mother. May I have some more?
KJ letting his mommy issues out this morning.
Right. As Rhea's clearing out the table, she's about to take it out on Asuka out here. This is the match to make out of these two, out of this whole situation.
Right.
Is Rhea versus Asuka.
Rhea's about to get misted in the mouth.
She's about to be on blue, dabba dee, dabba. Now, which mist is it?
Oh, never mind. We got to catch up.
No!
Kyrie just desperately beating the shit out of Rhea. Yeah.
Or is it one of those of, if I don't beat you, she'll beat me, so I must beat you?
Exactly. Right, again, it's this
DDT on the table.
I like it. I like this.
And they're giving this a good amount of time.
A ton.
Because it matters as Kyrie's digging in the kendo stick, but you can even see her like, I can't tell if she's like doing it cynically or like crying of like, help me.
Right.
As we go to commercial break, missed it in the mouth sounds so bad.
Missed it in the mouth might not have been the best way to describe it, but we go back to the, Kabuki Warrior still standing on the table.
Yes. As again, Kyrie instantly snaps and is like, what did I do?
Yeah, she's the torn villain, but definitely a willing participant to her. Does she have a bit of Stockholm as? Oh, like look at this! They're just falling all over the place. It's like the
it would be in the commercial if you're not watching this live or this is in the you ain't gonna see this. But yeah, as Rhea gets decimated, as little Petey Pump and everybody's having to help her, as she literally acting like she's got no use of her legs. But yeah, well, this is like the goddamn Manson defense of, is Kyrie a willing participant? Is she just beaten to abuse and everything?
Exactly.
She has to do it, otherwise he'll beat me.
Right? I'm terrified.
Right? What are they chanting right now?
I don't know. I really don't know what Rhea's selling this shit out of everything here. Io's beside herself.
She's jelly rolling with all of this.
Jelly rolling.
Well, she's got the whole jelly legs. Like she's selling the effects of everything that happened with that. As I got Miro with Kathy Kelly.
Man, the picture's so clean. It looks like they're in front of a green screen. Like, look at the background here.
It's amazing when you can actually see people in the background.
Like detailed.
Yeah.
Extreme Rules, Rhea versus Asuka. I'm down. I mean, Asuka's a viable contender. But Asuka's a lady that could realistically beat Ria Ripley. Like, we know Ripley's a big badass and she'll fuck you up. But, I mean, Asuka is just dark and she'll go to places and she'll push Rhea. So I'm all for it.
Oh, absolutely. And Jason, shout out. I appreciate this. You guys are now my favorite wrestling casters. Great to listen to. And as I noticed, one of the few, and I know we can't always do this, but one of the few that's out there actually covering this live. So you can probably watch some others later on or just watch us on the replay. But yeah, ain't nobody else doing this live like we do.
Yeah, I mean, the wrestling might suck. We never do, folks. And again, we watch more live wrestling than anybody else out there. We appreciate that, Jason. And be a friend, tell a friend, spread the word. We are growing fast. We are about to hit another milestone. So keep it coming. We appreciate it. We want to hit that 10K, and we'd love to do that in this 2025. So let's keep going. Let's keep growing. And again, we watch more live wrestling. We're the most unbiased, unscripted, uncensored coverage out there. And that's what we do. We do it more and better than anybody. Sorry, not sorry.
Often imitated, never replicated, never duplicated. I was almost going to go into the whole our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is all authentic. When you're talking about that rest, you would have put that for life with it. But Don DeMarco, if anyone watches fucking Smack TV or anything right there. Yeah.
I'll spit my coffee.
Spit take. I would love. I mean, I did the fucking breaking shit. Just give me something to break yesterday.
No, that's getting.
But if you're talking about Extreme Rules and everything, I do have to also give credit to the Hardcore Heaven, whatever it was there, the match with, Order 4 versus the System.
The Hardcore War?
With Alicia Edwards out there and all of the thumbtacks. I may dislike the woman, but she went through all of the thumbtacks multiple times.
Oh, Alicia Edwards again, she's good at creating heat. She is what she is. But my God, we got to give a shout out to Alicia because she put her body on the line. She took some lumps last night for sure.
Right.
Fergie would be proud.
Oh, and so Jay's
not getting long stale.
Well, Jay's talking about, Roman he only looks out for himself, and he even says towards Jimmy it seems like you doing the same.
Yeah, I like the idea that you don't even sound like you anymore.
I can't make the same mistake I made in Paris trying to stick my neck out for Roman. Is Jimmy going to be the one that's the sensible between the two of them? Of that, even though we think he's going to be the one that breaks away, he's going to be the one that's like, listen, you're an actor with no rap sheet. Get your shit together.
Right. They both are. I mean, Jay's doing all he can. Sorry, Jimmy's doing all he can. But I like it. I mean, their chemistry, the way they talk to each other, it's dialed in. I mean, a good exchange. We don't know where this is going to fall, but Jay is definitely resistant to the whole come together. Nope.
Right now, Action Jackson.
So I'm getting a DoorDash.
Yeah, they're hard focused on the DoorDash on the screen.
What are y'all doing to me? We got McGriddles in the chat. We're talking about French toast.
It's like the NFL of Jerry's eating rice. That the NFL's out there just to sell food.
Right. As here comes Bronson, the shit don't stop. This is a good pace to Raw tonight. As Jimmy versus Bronson up next, I will put a poll up.
Yeah, this is moved at a clip, and
just one thing into the next.
Well, we've got this match, then we've got the women's tag match, and then we've got the main event would be left, right?
Yeah.
You got about an hour at most to fit in.
I think so. So we'll see what's up. But Bronson will take on Jimmy as his ongoing rivalry between the Vision and the Usos / Roman still up in the air. Your poll is up. Get your votes in. And again, lots of intrigue, a lot of different intangibles here as we go back to Crown Jewel and how everything played out.
Right. Michael, what up? Curtis, I don't know if I appreciate the sentiment. I don't know if it came out the way you wanted it to come out. Once you've had a taste of wrestling for life, you never forget the taste.
Amen. That's facts. Facts.
I am the one who knocks.
Yeah, no, I mean, I appreciate that sentiment all the way around. Yeah.
Does that make me Jesse Pinkman because I'm working with Mr. White out here and we're cooking?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, wrestling, bitch.
Wrestling, bitch. Jimmy Uso coming out to the ring.
It's almost like Jay and Jimmy are like me and MDB. There you go. Star-crossed lovers. One word, 6 letters. Oh, salami.
Wow.
What?
What?
I don't know. As we're underway.
My baloney has a first name.
It's C-A-M-Z. It's Sammy M-Z.
This is an interesting comment from Sandow. Nick is livid. What?
I am livid and living and loving and all that out here. I am no longer in a dark state after last night.
Sure.
As Jimmy dumping Bronson on the outside. Chops to the chest, kick to the gut. Who you got, folks? Who you got? Do you got Bronson Reed? Do you got Jimmy Uso? Do we see a Roman Romulus Reigns appear in any sort of form, shape, or way?
Yeah, it's interesting that Roman's not advertised for this particular endeavor here today. So I thought, being that he was already down there, that they might advertise it, but maybe that's a bit of the surprise.
He said, "I don't want to see you till Christmas."
Right? Yeah, he's like, "I'm out. I'm sick of this shit. Everyone thinks I'm a loser.
Don't call me. Don't write me. I don't want to fucking tweet you." Nick is living La Vida Loca. Nick is living Morgan. Where's 316 and where's Christian?
Right. He's living on the edge, folks. Let's go.
Slam by Bronson.
Just ripping the jersey off, Jimmy. Jimmy's ribs bandaged up after Crown Jewel yesterday.
Yeah, well, because he took the barricade bump from Braun Breaker.
Facts.
Now is this going to be to where he's going to hit the tsunamis, and now it's going to be one of those of, well, we got to come together for Jim?
Again, how do you get them to compromise? How do you get them to see eye to eye? And Jay's not wrong about what Jay has said. I put my neck out there. I've helped Roman. And at the end of the day, here I am. And I don't have anything to show for it. So you understand, at least what I do like about it, it wasn't just like everything that's happened over the last 2-3 years just gets erased and they all hug it out. Like, there's still baggage.
Yeah, they got baggage.
Right.
DDP out there doing the yogas with the cutters, with the thumbs up. We're waiting for the balloons or something. Jose, you stretch it out too far. Favorite color is Lividander.
Right. He reaching maybe a little on that one. Where's the
Yeah, you pulled your back out reaching for that one.
A little bit.
I think you have the wrong pick. I think you have Jay instead of Jimmy on the screen.
It's close enough.
It's a news.
It's not
How
Jimmy.
many times does KJ end up calling Jay Jimmy or Jimmy Jay?
That's on them for announcing shit late.
It's early in the goddamn morning. All right, folks. No, you're wrestling proud. You're probably right.
Right.
But yeah, it's one of those. It's early in the goddamn morning. We are on a less than 12-hour turnaround.
They're fucking twins.
They're fucking twins.
No, wrestling crowd.
Well, did you see the John Cena and the John Cena stunt double? I had to do like 57 double takes of which one's John.
Well, and it's too funny. I thought that picture was hilarious, and I guess an acquaintance out there is out in the UK. We do have Black John Cena as well, who's made some notoriety for being very John Cena-esque.
Yeah, but I mean, you saw those two together, and I saw people doing them at the end of the Shining holiday. Right. Come play with us, Kevin.
Right. If you looked that much like a celebrity, I think I would be using it to my advantage. I'd be doing photo ops and shit. Like, there's somebody would have to pull me out.
I'm getting I don't pay for nothing. I'm John Cena. I am legally changing my name to John Cena. The H is silent.
I went out on a limb and it broke.
Yeah. So hear me out. Jey Uso wins the title. Then Jimmy Uso wins the Rumble. Then Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso for the title. Main event of WrestleMania 40 never.
40 never. I think the only, they need a match at some point in their lives just to make up for the shit one they already had.
Well, it'll happen. Don't worry. It'll happen.
Right? They got to
don't even force that shit. KJ acting like he doesn't look like KO. He's trying to draw attention to the other twins, so you don't pay attention that he's a twin.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if it was KO on, as the graphic. We're good. It's interchangeable.
Well, how do you feel about him dressing like John Cena?
Like Kevin Owens dressing like John Cena?
Yeah, he did it for Halloween.
Yes, I think the beard kind of throws it off, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
It's the hard part about Halloween when you got the beard is like, what
you have to incorporate it into the costume. Yeah. Am I just Gandalf forever now?
As Jamie fighting to get to his feet, Bronson down.
I can just wear flannel and be Luke Harper.
Right.
If I wear a suit, I'm Brody Lee.
Right. I love Black John Cena.
Oh, Black China, blam blam. Oh, Black China. Wait, are we talking about Ron Cena? Yeah, we forgot about Ron Cena too. He's absolutely a stand-in for John Cena.
Right.
Good old Ron Cena.
Oh, up goes Jimmy. Down goes Jimmy. Big kick. No, block. And we get the
kick. You just be bearded insert character here.
Right. Oh. Bearded lady, bearded baby.
Bearded Viking. I think that's just Viking.
Werewolf worked really well. That was a good one. Bob Ross was a fave a couple years ago.
I'll paint some nice little pretty trees over here.
Mm-hmm. That was Halloween in Jamaica.
Oh. You Rastafari out there of being, Bob Ross in Jamaica? That sounds like a fucking a movie that needs to have been made.
It was. Bearded lady is a good costume. Stop trying to dress me up, Jose. Enough out of you.
Yeah, don't invoke your fantasies out here.
Nick can be Vikingo. Oh, Reed just crushed his face.
Oh. And then again, just hitting all the sentons, all the backdrops of fuck your abdomen.
As we go up. Tsunami.
Wagwan, KJ, Wagwan.
Boop. As a huge win. Bronson Reed decimates Jimmy Uso.
Big Bronson Reed again. It looks out here, your new tribal chief. You're standing. KJ you're the white Wick Ross.
Wick Ross.
Wick Ross.
Wick Ross.
That's if John Wick and Rick Ross had a child. Wick Ross.
Right. Let's go.
Hulk Hogan be this year's go-to costume when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Right. As here comes Braun Breaker out here to high five Bronson. See, if it was Jay in the match, he might have won, but Jimmy, unsuccessful. Didn't even get to be on.
Braun's got to go back. Braun's stopping him. He's the unhinged. He's, bald head, shaved head Randy Orton of
Big Spear.
Well, and that's every time he hits that goddamn spear, he's got a fucking, celebration taunt afterwards. And I dig it.
Right.
Oh, now we're getting set up again. But this is going to be, where were you, Jay? Where were you, Roman? I was getting my ass torn apart, pause, and no one came out here to stop me. No one came out here to help me.
Right. You just let me take the beating. All right. That's how we do.
Yeah. And so he sets up another spear, hits it, and now we've torn off the bandage tape and just rolling Jimmy out of the ring.
Oh, and look, they're setting it up. Is somebody cut him off?
Roman with a Superman punch?
Yeah, it would be cool. But Jimmy's hurt. Here comes Bronson. And we got music. Roman's ready.
Why'd you stop, bitch? Like,
Jay.
By the time he gets to the ring, I'm gonna already put him through the barricade.
Yeah, I wouldn't have stopped.
Physics and timing, bitch.
Super kick.
Super J.
Bronson, and you're right. You finish your move, right?
Yeah, it's the Brock Lesnar with Mustafa Ali on top of the ladder. Yeah. You're still right there. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, win now.
Why did you stop?
Big super kick by Jay. Thought it was gonna be Roman. It's Jay.
Well, has Roman gone away again? Your biggest fear of Roman is on another staycation pausation.
No follow-up to anything. And to me, it takes the energy out of it. And you book people that can be consistently in the show.
If Roman comes back next week, are we all fine with it?
No, it's making it hard for me to get into it because it's nothing. It's like show up like a week before a pay-per-view, show up at the pay-per-view, and then fuck off again. And people can say whatever they want. Well, he's earned that contract.
But no, if he's there next week, is it all okay?
I guess, but where is he now? He was there yesterday.
Well, Jay's still talking shit to Jimmy out here.
Yeah, Jay's still not happy with Jimmy. Super gay.
Is it Jay's turning heel? Is it Roman's? Like, there's enough spinning plates with this of that we need to kind of, I don't want to say we need to start fully getting to a resolution, but we at least need to start pulling this in a little bit, making the vision a little clearer.
A little bit. But again, there's too many people in kind of key stuff. As Bailey's kind of, is it like kind of new outfit?
I mean, them things is thinging.
Showing off the things.
I'll be a hugger. Can I hug right there?
Right.
Yeah.
It has a completely different meaning now.
But I like, and Lyra's out here is trying to, like, you know, we got to work together. And Bailey's just still, she's on that uber-centric. I'm going to say this, and I'll have bipolar so I can say it. She's bipolar Bailey. Of 1 minute, she's tearing everybody apart, everything, and then the next minute, she's out there. Everything's amazing. Everything's awesome. I'm the greatest of all time. Didn't you know?
Yeah. No, it's literally me, myself, and Bailey here. Like, oh, you only hear what you want to hear? Thanks. I like my hair short. Like, that's,
I was going to say, I watched that movie. Nice check on Magic.
Here comes Lyra Valkyria. Bailey having a ball.
Yeah, but that's the thing is she's gone from like I hate you, Lyra, and screaming at her to the babyface were jumping the heels last week to now. Well, Bailey's her best friend,
point, right?
What's that?
She has that snap point.
Yeah. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell. Yeah, it's even like Lyra looks so confused because Bailey's having all of the ball with this.
All right, folks, who wins? Burn and Bale taking on Rock and Rocks.
Burn and Bale and Rock and Rocks. Well, everybody's heard about the word. Burn. The bird is the word.
Ladies, Rock and Rocks.
Lady in red. Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers got a hug. Absolutely. Bailey is clearly having a mental health crisis.
Yes, she is.
And again, don't want to make light of it, but it works for the fucking character of she's finally kind of gotten to that point of she's been the one that's been the overlooked out of the four horsewomen. She's the one that's been passed by a bit.
Has she? I guess. No.
Monet 10 belts. Becky, big time Beck's out there with the vision. Charlotte the women's 10 belts.
Monet 10 belts. Bailey's a former world champion. She carried the division when other people were missing. I don't know. I mean, Bailey doesn't feel overlooked to me. She might have just gone cold, but I would argue that Becky and Charlotte also have had their moments where people did not want to see them. I think they're representing a little bit of an older guard, which doesn't mean they're old. They're just older. But Bailey bringing in someone like working with Bird Lady and such is good for the future. It's good for her. It's good for business. And I think not enough people at times put enough respect on Bailey's name, which is kind of what you were saying. I mean, Mercedes Moné doesn't exist right now if it's not for Bailey. Bailey carried that woman to superstardom, if people want to look at it that way. But again, it is what it is.
Well, even Jose is saying when I got back into wrestling, Bailey was the champion. Yeah, there was the point to where she was Bailey 2 belts and all of that. And now she's Bailey afterthought, it feels.
Yeah, and I do wonder if part of it is just we've been watching her for over a decade, right? Like,
well, she was the least kind of focused on member out of Damage Control, I feel.
She was the leader originally, though. She was the focal point of the whole thing. Dakota
Kai was the focal point.
Her whole title win was like she had a WrestleMania moment coming out of Damage Control. Like it was all about her moment.
Okay, maybe in the initial beginning, but that's all of like 2 to 3 years ago.
Here comes Rock and Roll. Well, I mean, yeah. Rock and Rocks. But I will be right back, sir.
Fair enough, sure. KJ's going to rack them and stack them here for a minute. But yeah, I really do. I almost want to say I like both tag teams. I still wish that Bayley was a bit more on her own and everything. But I do like Raquel and Roxanne. And when Liv is back healthy, I fully anticipate we're going to get Liv versus Roxanne in a feud. KJ about to find him some butter. Pause. Vortex, Bayley, and Lyra versus Lyra 2 Wings. Yeah, well, is Lyra's good in ring, but beyond that, has just everybody else around her has needed to have almost an over-exaggerated character because she doesn't have one. Like, Bayley's out here way over the top with everything. Becky had to go full big-time Bex to kind of have any bit of a character around Lyra, the character vacuum. Crazy they do entrances on commercials now. I hate it. I mean, it's not terrible. As Theo and Nathan Sadin, Sons of a Donkey, premieres October 30th, only on Netflix. Who's a what now? They look like... Yeah, who do you work for, number 2? Because they look like some number 2s out there. They look like if, the Bushwhackers met street hooligans. Jose, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Is it the anniversary? Yeah, because I know Pop Smoke passed away a while ago, but yeah. Make it make sense to me. Roman, so what happened? Are you asking for the whole show? Or are you asking right now? Time frame and reference as we are underway. So, folks, let me know who you taking, whether you got Bailey's and Birds or Rack and Rocks. Hey, I got my Bailey song. Hey, Bailey. Ooh, I want to know, will you be my girl? Again, this whole show's kind of it's been good, and it feels also a little bit like Bizarro Land to where every heel, every person that they're not supposed to cheer for is the one that they're cheering for and going crazy for. As I got Roxanne and Leah right now in the ring. I love me some Roxy, good God Almighty. Ric Flair, Pop Smoke. What are people who say that is good. That is clever as shit. What are people who say woo? Survey says, I can't believe it is butter. Yeah, I feel like, does Judgment Day need the win here a little bit? They've already they've lost the belts. They've been kind of jobbed out. You had the baby faces jump and attack Raquel backstage, which isn't a babyface move. So is it one of those to where we get more of the cracks finally follow through with Bayley of she's just a little too nice, of how KJ feels with Rhea and Io of everything's a little too nice. Is it Bayley's too nice out here? And she's, very much got to be, she snaps and has that moment of I'm still for me. Jose, I like confusing Nick with my comments sometimes. It's not hard to do. Trust me, especially at not even 10 a.m. yet on the vitamins and the secret stuff. Yeah, it's not hard to do. But good on you. And I got to shout my guy. I appreciate you. You still sent me the Wyatt 6 shirt. I still got, the lovely, I can wave the white flag of the founding fathers of the Young Bucks thanks to Jose now. Yeah. As they've been going the whole time with the Bayley song, and I love it. But Bayley and Raquel right now in the ring throwing hands. No Parquet there. Jada Parquet. Miss Parquet. Do them pretty good at it. It ain't hard to do. Because we got all four women fighting on the outside. Who is the legal woman? Fact checkers, commenters, chatters, lend me your ears. Who is the legal woman right now in this match? Why do I feel like it's probably Bayley and Raquel? Oh. Fall away slam that was supposed to be caught by Bayley. Instead, she took it on the shins. Yeah, all four women fighting on the outside here. I wave the white flag every time I watch Dynamite. Well, I'm hoping it gets good. It's got to be the go-home show for WrestleDream out here. So they better, peanut butter nut up and shut up out here with this.
Would
If
you
you're
like
going to sell me
butter?
on WrestleDream, what up? If you're going to sit there and sell me on, watching WrestleDream and shelling out another $40 to $50 to watch the show, yes, Adam Page and Samoa Joe might do it for you, but you got to add a little extra substance, a little sauce on it. Michael, I put butter in my coffee. What in the polity did we start now here? Folks, don't do that as I go to commercial or the match continues on with a timer in the corner. Yeah, don't put butter in your coffee. That just sounds unhealthy and not tasty.
Or not, sir?
Then again, I'm not. What now?
Would you
Then
like
again,
butter or not, sir?
You telling me you found a goddamn sound clip right now, KJ, the voice beyond of that? Would you like butter on that, sir? Good God Almighty, this man's gone full butter mania, running wild, I guess, on this early morning stream. The butter, I bet. Oh, geez. It's hard times out here. Yeah, it's not parquet. I can't believe that it's not butter out here. Need rum to drink while watching AEW now. Well, I got rum watching all the wrestling. When it comes to butter, KJ don't play. He's not a parquet guy. He don't play about his parquet. He's all straight butter. That Canadian cream. Pause. Yeah. As Raquel and Bayley in the ring right now. Chokehold, chin lock as Bayley's firing back up. And it's still interesting me of, is Bayley the babyface? Is she going to end up the heel in this situation? We all saw the whole segments to where her inside thoughts were coming outside of, do we get a moment to where she finally snaps, even though it feels like we kind of had it? Is it we're just constantly walking the razor's edge of, is she good or is she not? Yeah, MDB, I don't want to repeat it, but you can have that. That Irish butter. Just look at Lyra and the Irish butter in my brain and pause. And no, bad thoughts in the early mornings here. But I will say this, as I know it's still early. We got, we've had the 40s, the 50s. We've had all of this. Be a friend, tell a friend. Like, share, and subscribe. We're ever so close to 7.6K as we're on the road to 8K, 9K, 10K. Hey, what do you say before the end of 2025? So absolutely spread the good gospel of wrestling out there. I know we've had plenty of new names and faces, especially being up early as we is out here with all of this. So yeah, love to see the channel still growing and moving. As back in the action, Lyra just speedball Mike Bailey fucking sparring session, training session set up here with Roxanne. Of no, now you move and I kick, and then you swing and then I kick. 1, 2, 2 count, 2 count. Roman, what up? Just wave the white flag. The white flag image is great. Bailey going up top. So is this match going to go straight into the top of the hour? And then we get however long. That's not a bad play if you're going to do that. If you're Netflix, of however long we decide we want to go, it could go anywhere from 20 minutes, 30 minutes, Hurricane Rana off the top from Roxanne on a Bailey, tagging to Raquel. But you have the whole rest of the show just ends on the main event, and it can go as long as they say it wants to go. Oh, handspring, knees to the back of the neck, 2 count. Well, Vegemite is a crime against humanity. It is an assault on taste buds. Oh yeah, I don't use butter. I use boo. Michael, what is it? Because I've never had it before. I know it is one of those that you either somehow love it. It's like pineapple on pizza. You either love it or you absolutely despise it. There is no in between. There is no, oh, well, sometimes if it's there, I'll eat it. No, you either will have it or you hate it. Oh, yeah, that would get somebody's attention. Roxanne, why don't you turn on the red light? Well, she's got the red gear on. That's a little hop, skip, and a jump to a moonsault. 2 count. I gave this match 5 butter sticks. Is that where I know KJ's out there doing with the skillet ratings and the flames and everything? So we're just going to be the 5 butters out of 10. This is a 10-star match. Oh, I guess we're simmering and sauteing with the flames out here now. We're melting the butter, folks. But Bailey feeding Roxanne some forearms. It's polarizing. Yeah, a wee bit. It's like an anchovy. It's been a minute since I've had an anchovy, but I don't mind it. I don't hate it. It's fair. It's the saltiest thing you've ever fucking had. And that's including salt. Oh! Little kind of short arm Hurricane Rana, just a straight up face plant from Roxanne on a Bailey. As Lyra breaks it up. Lyra's trying to wake up Bailey. Diving and dodging everything from Judgment Day. Oh, this is going to snap Bailey the other way. Oh, she slapped her in the face. And Bailey just starts laughing and everything. You done woke up the wrong part of her. Oh, but a tope, and I like that you thought she was going to sit there and go right after Lyra, and instead she turns around and topes. Is this what it's going to be? Of Lyra has to, wake up. Is she the fucking Festus to Jesse out here? The only way to top this match is Sol Ruka versus Lola Vice versus Jada Parker. What in cakes? 10-star butter cakes. Yeah, that's what it is. 10 glazed donuts. What? 1, 2, 3. As this is interesting. So now this is a layer to this. Has Bailey still got the crazed look in her eyes and even slaps Lyra back in the face? But yeah, so it took Lyra slapping Bailey in the face to wake her up out here. To, turn around with the rose plant and pick up the win. Yes, they're even pointing out the slap changed everything. I thought this was going to be to where what that moment would have been to where you had Bailey snap and just, to hell with you, bitch. You ain't slapping me across the face for nothing. But no, it kicked Bailey back into fucking high gear out here. It unleashed the Winter Soldier programming. 4-0. Lyra wants Joker Bailey. Yeah, well, we kind of got Joker Bailey. I'm wondering if we're going to get, if she's going to start doing that, never start with the head. It always throws the people off. Yeah. Let the hate flow through you, Bailey. Brace the dark. There is going to be a moment to where she snaps and she's so happy. She's so about it. And then she just loses. She pops the top off here. But what's now for Judgment Day of Raquel and Roxanne are very much on kind of a downward, a losing trend and everything. Of is it now to the point to where maybe we're setting up for Liv comes back? We start to see the cracks show up again. We start to, finally crumble and dissolve the Judgment Day. As I got Seth and Heyman backstage.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
As they got the Butter King himself backstage too, as well. The man turned around and found a whole sound clip, a soundboard audio of butter.
I promised I wouldn't play with the soundboard while I was on pauses, but I found the butter one and it made me laugh. Sorry.
Yeah, you did it a good couple times, and I was like, "This man, why is that a thing? Who the fuck is using that outside of us in this random stream today? That is not a normal thing that would be coming up in a conversation."
It's why the internet is undefeated, bro.
AI is learning. We need to take down Skynet now. John Connor.
Right. From the bottom of my heart, this is the most incredible weekend of my life.
You had a child, bro. You got married, bro. Well, again, you see Happy Heyman, the jovial, out there and just welling up and the eyes bright up and everything. But it still gets interesting because he ended his whole promo to start off the show of, I didn't need anybody. I didn't need Bronson Reed. I didn't need Paul Heyman. Like, why you say fuck me for?
Right. But on the other side of the coin is the fact that he was able to win and establish, like really kind of solidify himself, cement it. Paul kind of put it up in the air and created that desperation. Now look at Paul. Paul's ready to lick his shoes.
Mm-hmm. And that's just where he starts, not where he ends. People love butter, Nick. Well, we mentioned about, we'll counter Meltzer with his star ratings and we'll get, the flames and the sizzling sautés. Are we just going to do butter sticks out here?
Right. Butter sticks. Let's go. Tummy sticks? No.
That is the biggest big back shit of all time. Survivor Series, War Games, San Diego. So as they do the little Texas Chainsaw, little like old school vintage camera kind of vibe with it, and a little tease, a little dabble do. I don't mind it, but again,
Alpha Babe, the Alpha Babe.
Yeah. But what are you going to do with War Games out here? You specifically announced that it's War Games, so you got to have a War Games match.
Again, I mean, we're still like several weeks away from War Games, and we've had a lot of theories about who and what and how they play out. But we got Becky right now, as far as the replay from last week, and what was a highly unexpected, entertaining match.
The greatest career highlight of Maxine Dupree. I can't wait until 2037 when she goes into the Hall of Fame, and this is the one fucking highlight they have to play. Yeah. Well, even then, still, hey, you know what happens when a ref actually counts? 1, 2. You actually got a fucking count out win for the first time in God knows forever.
There you go. As she's doing an interview with Kathy Kelly during the break.
Right. Well, I'm going to count myself out here for a minute, but I'll be back, sir.
She is so happy. She's so proud of herself as the show rolls on, folks. I do believe that all we have left as far as in-ring goes is the main event. I could be wrong, double check, but yeah, everything they announced has been checked off. So the only thing I know of that is next is the number one contender. You guys can let me know out there. Who do you think will be the number one contender for Seth Rollins' title? Who challenges Seth at Survivor Series? What is to come for Survivor Series? What will War Games look like? How do you feel about Maxine Dupree and her big performance last week as she's just doing the uber gracious, humble baby face thank you to everybody? Next week on Raw. Maxine's getting a rematch for the IC title. How do you feel about it, folks? How do you feel about it, folks? Did he all the oil? Yeah, no. He can keep the oil. We're running with the butter. Number one chicken contender. You deserve it breaks out in Perth. Mad Maxine highlight reel. One match. Dupuy. Let's go as we go back to the action sky view. That's actually Washington. I recognize your phallic monument, folks. Butterscotch, delicious. Let's go. Butter is better. Let's go. Can't beat it. Now you just made me think of Family Guy. John Cena's win over AJ Styles at Crown Jewel was his 100th PLE victory. Second most all-time. Undertaker 107. Read it. Read what? I read everything. Trying. Bossing me around. LA Knight, yeah. Oh, okay. So Pierce asking for a medical update from the referee. AJ Styles here with a big smile. Styles with the smiles. Irish whip. Let's go. Wrestling Proud has me so lost. Why wins? Wait a minute. Dom back. So there we go. We are setting up, and we still have AJ Styles Dom in the mix. So AJ Styles could technically win one, if not two belts from Dom. Woo wings. Are they still a thing? Do they still exist? Has anyone ever had Woo Wings? Does anyone live in a place that Woo Wings services? Who's going to break John Cena's record now? Maybe nobody. Oregano. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so basically they're blaming Dom for giving AJ and Dragon Lee a title match. As they are setting Dom up, as now Dom has to go tell Judgment Day that they are defending the tag titles thanks to AJ Styles and Pierce. And it's official. Punk, LA, and J. What am I missing? Why wins? Ah, shit. Oh, KJ. What are we doing? Just that's not right. I guess who wins would make sense, but why wins? Y'all got to deal with that. But didn't go well. It's a Monday morning, folks, and we are live. We were here last night. We've been live more than we have not been live. So, yeah, why wins? Let's go. KJ wants to write. Yeah, everyone give me an essay answer on why the following three win or could win. Yeah, they've been pulling at these strings for a while, Anthony. The question becomes, when does it all unravel? As now we got Jackie Redmond introducing Stephanie Vancouver. Just when you thought the show couldn't get any better. Why wins? I mean, I'm just leaving it up. It'd be nice if you two added a edit button to some things, but hey, what can we do? LA Knight wins because he's not the obvious choice. My thought here, and I said this in the pre-show, MDB, does Punk and LA cancel each other out and Jay somehow gets into this? And then does Jay go after it, and somehow the Roman Jimmy gets in the way of him beating Seth? LA and Punk have a little rivalry to keep him busy. I don't know. But now we got Jackie Redmond with Steph. Jackie looking lovely. Steph looking lovely. That is a big belt on that lady. Any butter. Let's go. Let's go. Facts.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Yes, I would. Abso-fucking-lutely. It looks like a snack and then some. I think Jay needs to go on a little excursion to get back to the top. Fair enough. Fair enough. Big pop for Stephanie here. Oh, we got company. As Raquel, who just took an L. Ooh. It's very true. Very true. I need a button for that. I don't even know what it would sound like. In my opinion, 2025 has just been okay for wrestling overall. I'm super excited for 2026. I mean, there's a fair debate in there, Michael, and there's a lot of factors into what you feel about this year. The John Cena retirement tour kind of having a blip with The Rock, maybe some stale kind of booking. Maybe are they resting on the fact that they're selling out everywhere, so they're a little complacent? AEW, I know people in AEW are trying to convince the world that this is the best AEW's ever been, and that's not accurate. Yo, are they setting up Roxanne and Vancouver instead of Raquel and Vancouver? Roxanne Vancouver that's gonna cook. So does Raquel. I mean, again, either way, get her. There you go. I like it. Setting some shit up. So that could be a Saturday night main event. If we do Stephanie Rocks at Saturday night main event, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh my God.
I agree. Raw in Australia is we still watching here in America at its normal time. Yeah, so Jonathan, we are live internationally because of the Netflix or VPN. Shout out Stephanie McMahon as combined 40,503 people in Australia this weekend between SmackDown, Crown Jewel, and Raw. Again, big numbers. And I will say the Australian crowd's been good. Good energy, good vibe. And I think they've gotten good shows. I thought SmackDown was solid. I thought Crown Jewel was solid. And today's been a lot of fun. A real good pace to today's show. So I'm pretty happy with it. The belt is super gaudy, but being the Crown Jewel and actually emanating from Saudi, it's a gaudy Saudi. You heard me. As here comes Jey Uso, folks. And again, remember, we are back tomorrow for NXT. Matt Cardona taking on Briggs. Zarya is going to take on Blake Monroe. Lots coming your way. The fallout from some of the things that went down on Bound for Glory. So make sure you're there for this one. It's going to be a fun one. Of course, Dynamite, the go-home show for Wrestle Dream. Thursday, the preview show for Wrestle Dream. SmackDown back at it. The fallout from the weekend in Australia. And then, of course, on the weekend, we will be here live for Wrestle Dream. It's busy times. We got more shows, more pay-per-view, more live streams than anybody else out there. So be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe, and let's blow up this channel as the numbers continue to grow. And we appreciate every bit of it, folks. Punk right now, 45%. LA, 45%. Jey Uso, 10%. We'll see if that changes in the next couple minutes. Spanish Rachel versus Stephanie. I am the table. Where is it? Yep. Wrestling Proud having a good time. Vortex and Lyra. Now, are Vortex and Lyra, do they kind of move into challenging for the tag titles? Right? And they run this new thing where Lyra's got to slap Bailey around to get the rage out of Bailey. Jay is going to lose and blame it on helping Jimmy earlier. Facts, Jose. Highly possible here, right? I'm satisfied. I'm highly sports entertained. Murder. Murder she wrote. All right, let's go. Who won the tag match? Lyra and Bailey won the tag match. Irv Gotti from Saudi. Main event Jay. Let's go. Bouncy. All the bounce. Someone who's going to cost Jay the match, highly possible as well. And again, I think that could happen. I'm not saying you couldn't. I am curious to see if there is something as far as having, like I said, LA Knight and CM Punk kind of cancel each other out. I wonder. The beauty of Jay's WrestleMania win was the journey. He needs another excursion to regain that feeling again. Yeah, I mean, again, you got a point, right? Like, almost kind of, how do you reset him and then kind of go on the journey all over again? This is kind of like he finished the journey and he never really kind of cycled back. As right now, speaking of cycling back, we get the encore, running it back, mid-card, Jey Uso. Oof. Murder she wrote. I love that I took the other murder and then made it that. Speaking of murderers,
I met this little girl. Her name was Maxine. She,
the lyrical gangsta.
right. He come the hot. You switched to a whole song.
3 songs in one lyric.
Murder.
Right. Welcome to Whose Line Is It Wrestling?
Well, and no, I've now figured out on my pause for the cause out there is I managed to still take a whole pause and not miss the main event. But I found out that I now have a husband and a wife because the missus fully agrees with you on your peanut butter and butter takes and your, mayo on a grilled cheese, while still also butter and everything. I found out more that you and her are more alike than I ever wanted to know.
There you go. I mean, the lady's got good taste, one way or the other.
Well, she's dating me. She's married to me, ain't she?
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Motherfucker. Why is that a sound? Who uses that?
Man, it's fucking hilarious. Let's go.
Literally, the universal signs all aligned.
Right. Ballet up on that second rope.
Well, you got to save the biggest entrance for CM Punk out here.
What's that?
You've got to save your biggest entrance for CM Punk out here. He's the one that everybody's going to be losing their mind. Does he take the pin? Because it almost feels like if you don't pin him, are you really a valid challenger?
That's interesting. That's a good question.
Nick has confirmed he has a husband and a wife. Congratulations. Yes, I got all the advantages and tax credit.
Nick has decided to move into a throuple.
I am, not only a polygon, but I'm poly.
My polyamorous friend got me in a mess of trouble again. Let's go. Shout out. This is taking a directional turn that I was not expecting.
Fair enough. It's hard times out here, baby. When your co-host and your wife agreeing out there, when the food takes and everything out there, when you have a whole dream, your whole world's crashing in because everything you've been eating feels like a lie.
Right, let's go. As CM Punk on the way out, folks, get your votes in. Who you taking? Who you taking? Who you taking?
Cult of personality. As his shirts kind of nexusy. Remember when he was the leader of the Nexus?
Right. Let's go. Yeah, kind of got that vibe.
I never thought I'd hear KJ singing Breaking Benjamin on stream. Then again, nothing surprises me here anymore.
Yo, I'm shocked. Michael, shout out for grabbing that. But yeah, I love BB. I'm a big fan of Breaking Benjamin.
I waited 19 years to see CM Punk. There's a sign in the crowd as the woman is bawling her eyes out.
Right? Just emotional.
Well, because we didn't get Punk on Saturday.
Right? No. And that, I mean, again, when you have like we talk about, a plethora of talent, and I think this is something other companies have to kind of figure out, is how to manage this. But you don't need to see the same guys all the time. Punk can miss Crown Jewel and show up on Raw. Like, you don't need to put everybody on every pay-per-view.
Heyman doesn't have to have 57 matches on Dynamite before he has the match on pay-per-view.
Yeah, and I think there's this perception by some of quantity equals quality, but that's not the case. And sometimes the quantity kills the quality.
It's, well, this fits with your Thanksgiving. It's cobbler time. I am the Cocoa Pepsinality. The Cocoa Pepsinality. What is that, a fucking hog that you had to shoot for Thanksgiving?
I think it's a turkey.
It sounds like Pumbaa or something. It sounds like something that needs to put down, that's not enjoying life anymore.
Exactly what's happening this weekend. Poor turkeys. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yo.
Adam Copeland, eat your heart out as he eats a J.
And just as instantly hyped.
Right? The crowd is alive, folks. We are rolling, Nick. And 46% of the chat taking Punk. LA 38. Jay way down at 15.
Well, hey, you want to make Monday Night Raw matter and everything at 10 a.m. On Eastern Daylight Savings Time. You have this as your main event and everything like that out there. This feels like a match that could have happened at Crown Jewel.
Right. This is my favorite, Eastern Slandered Savings Time.
Savings Time, yeah, exactly. 100%. We have got all the slander and the savings.
Oh, big
We're slashing prices out here on wrestling, folks.
Right. That was amazing. Those turkeys were jive anyway. Let's go. Hey, listen.
Jive turkey.
Jive turkey. It's unfortunate. Some of the tastiest things on the planet have no defense mechanisms. Sorry.
It's almost like they were put there to be eaten.
Right.
My bad.
But LA down through the ropes. Big drop kick. And Punk taken out at the side. But Jimmy, or son of a bitch, Jay gearing up. I got
we have double dose of J. We have the J here and we have the J there.
I got the right twin on the graphic this time, folks. Let's go.
Right. Well, you got a 50-50 chance as we go to commercial or a break here. Eastern slander time. I'm going to start saying that. Yeah.
Right. Oh.
I once watched a turkey drown itself in a bucket of water. They're not very, that's the reason why if they go out during the rain, they're not allowed out there because they'll just look up at it and they'll drown because they just,
see? I mean, again, if all you have to do is turn on the hose to get viable food, it's meant to be eaten, bro.
Is it are we not lemmings or chickens as wrestling fans? Are we just all turkeys? We just all gobble it up and we just we'll drown in the fake news.
I'm not gobbling anything right now.
Pause.
LA in control of Jay. Punk getting back to the apron. But LA on fire right now, folks.
Yeah, well, and again, this feels big. This feels we've talked about like SmackDown shaking up their creative. Lowest ratings in 4 years of seems to be on a downward trend. This malaise that's taken over WWE.
Right.
This ain't malaising. This is just amazing.
As Punk is just getting rocked. Look at this.
Yeah, well, just we swing him back and we punch him again, and then we swing him back and we punch him again. We each got two. Oh, and now we're gonna do a little double team punch.
And Punk goes down. Nice spot. That was a fun spot.
Yeah, well, now you've got Jey Uso and LA Knight going toe to toe. I told you so.
Right. Punk's been cast aside.
The Canadian turkeys will end up in the States next month.
Yeah, right. Let's go. Nope, costs too much.
I was going to say, do we have a tariff on turkeys? Is there a turkey tariff?
A turkey tariff for sure.
The gobbledygooker getting his comeuppance. He's got to get his, payoff.
Right. So how do you feel about Maxine running back her but getting an IC title shot next week?
What?
Maxine versus Becky for the Intercontinental title next Monday on Raw. Running it back.
That's the thing that's happened.
Yeah, it was announced while you were away.
She's about to get jobbed. Job. Yeah. No.
You don't think she pushes the limit? We get another holy fuck kind of match?
I think that's a lightning in a bottle, a moment in time. I don't know if you can really create that again. And again, if you do the same thing, then it'd be 2 weeks away. But if you do it that close together, does it feel rinse repeat of it? Kind of becomes, oh, we're gonna play this song, and then 2 songs later you play the same song again. It doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, you got a point. Like, do you just kind of let that hang? But if you are trying to build Maxine into something viable, here we go. What if she wins? Could she win?
What if she widowy gwitties? She widowy gwitties out there. What if she wins?
What if she
wins? Why she widowy wins?
What if she wins?
I don't see it though. Like, that's the thing, is she's so unbelievable to win that if she wins, it is a big holy shit fuck moment.
Oh, big crossbody. Both men down, Punk up.
Punk, yeah, I came in like a wrecking ball.
Again, there's a lot of lessons to be learned as far as how can you work a crowd without killing yourself. Right? I get you. Right. I get you, MDB. It happens. A good song you can put on repeat. You can run back Maxine. But I mean, what if she actually pulls it off?
No. Just no. If she does, that's
so.
Are you willing to sacrifice everything with Becky Lynch for Maxine Dupree to be your IC champion right now?
I don't think you sacrifice everything with Becky if you do that, because Becky's still going to be miserable about the fact that she lost, and Becky's still going to be Becky. Becky's established.
She lost to Maxine Dupree not once but twice by a fucking count out and a fluke.
Well, the count out is the count out. I mean, she got caught being a cocky champion, but
can only steal the picnic basket so many times before Yogi Berra starts to look like she's either got to be fucking cunning or stupid.
And I mean, technically, she gets a win. Why wouldn't you run it back? You're supposed to leave that forever?
Well, you can run it back, but she's not winning at all. It's not even. I don't think it's even going to be a close match.
Last week's performance, So
how many times does Yogi Berra get away with stealing the picnic basket?
All the fucking time, boo boo. That's a picnic basket. Let's go.
Yeah, boo boo. As we got Punk calling for to go to sleep.
We're gonna go to sleep.
We might after this stream. Hey, boo boo.
But no, I mean, again, Maxine's performance last week did nothing to move you.
Oh, it moved me. It definitely moved me, but I don't think that it's one of those that she's now IC champion. Elbow drop.
But on the idea that she did get a count-out win, she should get a title shot.
I'm fine. I don't fully hate the title shot. I don't think that she stands a snowball's chance in hell of winning.
Fair enough. That makes sense. Oh, Punk up. Or, sorry, Night up. Punk down.
Again, we're in the upside down because we got Night down and Punk up.
Right. What is this one?
Oh. What? Now you're just playing with things.
I just said I didn't know what it was.
Well, figure it out after.
L.A. Night. Yeah. Misses. No, he didn't.
He hit the double mic drop elbow. It just looked like he landed straight in the middle of that crack.
Right. There you go. He got a piece. As he goes for a pin on Jay as well.
Maxine Dupree, president of the Chicken Tendies, as we go to a break of the action here now. But yeah, he hit the double mic drop. It didn't look good, and especially that camera angle didn't do no justice.
Yeah, that angle was not complimentary, as we do go to commercial break for some at this point, or tonight we will anyway. But LA, Jay in the ring, Punk rolls out.
Yeah, but no, see, I remember this earlier because they'll be watching it on the replay after it's already been live, so they won't even get the commercial breaks, I don't think. They'll just go, it'll cut down to like the 2 and a 15.
Well, those little blank spots are the commercial spots for tonight on the USA Network, right? So it's those gaps. It's those
On the USA Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, right. Sorry, the other channel. It's
Netflix.
the fuck?
Netflix on Netflix to where they won't air the commercials
on Netflix. So yeah, they won't have it. So I don't know why they're doing it.
Yeah, well, it's you still gotta. It's for the live audience. That I don't know what live audience is getting the commercials right now. At least for us.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, who's getting a commercial out there?
Yeah, because if you're watching it right now, you got the Vippin, you're international, and we're getting the roll through of everything happening. So who's watching these commercials? But don't worry, people will still bitch about the commercial breaks during these international Monday Night Raws, even though no one saw the commercials. What buttons? But double Vegemite drop.
That's gross.
Drop, crop top. Well, have you had Vegemite? That got brought up, I think, before.
No, it looks gross. It sounds gross. It seems gross. If you like it, that's gross. It's gross. Ew, no, I don't know. It's not even food.
Jose, I got commercials. I'm watching on normal Netflix. So is it airing normal live in the US right now? I didn't know that was going to be a thing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I could be wrong. Actually, no, that would make sense because it's still airing on Netflix. So I realized I don't even need the Vippin. But yeah, because it's on Netflix. It's crossing all the borders.
Right.
KJ, would you eat Vegemite if they put butter in it? Dude, butter and then Vegemite, my guy?
No, it would have to be like fucking a lot. No, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Why would we do that?
I'm watching via Jack Sparrow. I have no commercials.
That's the way to go. Ahoy.
Ahoy, hoy. As Jey Uso right now trading punches with CM Punk in the ring.
Right.
It's airing live in my neck of the woods. Yeah, no, fair enough. I'm not surprised. I forgot that they're going to air it on Netflix when it airs live. So, yeah, I've just always gone with the Vippin. Because you got to go with the Vippins for the shows if you don't, want the ESPN and especially with like the SmackDowns and everything.
Right. Oh, Punk landing one on LA now. Jay rolling out. Nice chop. LA fires back.
But again, you get a brief exchange of them throwing chops and shots back and forth, and then it's cut off, and then you move into the next part. There's not 27 trade-offs.
No.
Oh.
No.
Superplex. Oh, Jey Uso splash.
Oh, wow.
1, 2 count. And somebody lost either a mouth guard or something. Something came flying out of somebody after that splash.
Right.
Yeah, you can see it in the ring. It's right there underneath the Slim Jim logo. Men at work.
Men at work. I come from a lone down under.
Well, I was going to say, is he just calling us men at work?
There we go.
The day someone around me needs CPR, I'm going to be too busy laughing. What?
No, rough. I used to be a lifeguard till this blue kid ruined it.
Jesus. Oh, BFT.
Chuck and Jay going for the pin. Oh.
1,
Jay,
2. Jay pulls them out. This is a hell of a match. Now, again, we're 10-25. Jey Uso's going up top. Knees up from a mile away. Do you like that we're ending this? And again, Netflix has this ambiguous ending timeline here of it's never exactly an overrun because we don't know when the show's supposed to end.
I love it. And they don't come out and say like, oh, today we're going to, 37.
Yes.
And there you go.
3.
Yeah, Punk.
The grill popped out. That's what it was.
You scooped it up.
Yeah. Wow.
CM Punk gets to go to sleep. And I think it might have been Jose that said it in the chat. This does set up Jay to be pissed off at Jay. Like, I lost because I was messing with your bullshit.
But that's what it was. That's the same reason I lost in Paris, because I was messing with Roman shit.
Yeah.
I'm sick of all your shit.
Yeah.
But the guy we thought was least likely to win gets the win.
I thought Punk would maybe the least likely to win, but your new number one contender, CM Punk, will take on Seth Rollins. Insane. Let's go. Good match.
Great match. Is that, yeah. And so the grill popped out for the second or third time as Punk grabs it. But does this buildup of Saturday night's main event's been a little lacking? Of you get Seth and CM Punk, and that's your main event, your headline draw. Does that go back to kind of can't miss Saturday night main event? Because what if?
Yeah, no, I think they're pretty content with the Saturday main events. And I know you said lacking, but Seth Rollins.
Down.
Burn it down.
Well, I like even Punk's face. If he just, what the fuck? Now I got to deal with this?
Yeah. Wait a minute. The torpedo. Oh, that was a little shallow. But
he had a basement dive there. But with the last Saturday night's main event, we just had Goldberg out there. So maybe you need a little
deal, right? That's what Saturday main
It was such a big deal. They cut it off at the very end of the show.
Nobody wanted to hear what Goldberg had to say. They ran out of time.
Goldberg wanted to hear what Goldberg had to say,
but no one else did. So tough shit as LA gets annihilated. So this does feel like, maybe you build to Saturday Night Main Event, which bleeds into War Games, because now you got LA, Jay, Seth, the rest of the Vision. Is there something here? But Punk's in trouble. Does anyone help Punk?
Roman Reigns, as Paul's just walking around this the whole time.
Oh, here they come. Big Braun in behind him. And Punk is in trouble.
But does this, like you said, set up the War Games of this is now the Vision's the big bad team. They're the bloodline that's kind of running roughshod, that has control of every show. Yeah, they still are. They're top heel faction, and they should be fucking people up. But I feel like, are they just going to annihilate the new contender here? But I like this whole the new kind of dynamic, the setup to where Bronson holds somebody up for the spear as Braun hits the slingshot. Yep, as Sherlock Rollins is overlooking as here comes a tsunami. Oh, does that make Heyman Watson? Yes. Elementary, dear Watson. And there are taking elementary steps of destroying CM Punk out here. Punk is getting annihilated, and you want to be number one contender? You just got put on notice. You will never be champion. You'll never be champion. My title. This is my company. But this is the vibe that you get that you kind of needed with the Vision of they are the dominant group. They are the ones that run the ship out here. Yeah. And now it's clear cut that they are the ones deciding everything. Right. Now, is it again a la Bloodline of they're in every segment? They're here 3 to 4 times a night. They'll probably show up on SmackDown as well because of the Cody match. Yeah, no, I think so. As the Netflix and Raw are going off the air, again, Dapper Seth standing tall, the Vision standing tall, and Punk might be the number one contender, but who? What? Yo! Braun Breaker just scared the shit out of Seth Rollins. He unsnapped. And even Heyman's like, what are we doing out here? Again, I didn't need anybody. Wait a minute. And Braun Breaker just says, fuck your shit, bitch. Right as the end credits, and I love it as the crowd singing, oh, and Braun just, fuck you. Braun Breaker, out of nowhere, Heyman
He's
is
shocked. I'm
Braun-
shocked. You're
Yeah, but
shocked.
look at
What
Bronson.
just
Bronson's
happened?
like, this is what it was supposed to be. This is, again, what I said earlier. They were side-eyeing each other, everything, when Seth's out there just hot dogging a grandstand. We were waiting for this to happen. And I just didn't think it was going to happen this fast.
No, and as now Braun walks over to Bronson, where do your loyalty stand, sir? Unreal.
Are you with me or are you with him?
Did not see that coming.
Not at all. They were end credits. We were packing it up. We were already putting the kids to bed.
There it
We're going to
is.
stop a tsunami.
And
Heyman's got to be complicit because he ain't doing shit to stop any of this tsunami.
Well, what? Then why? I'm division.
People wanted shock and awe. Hey, guess what? You got shock and awe. I don't want to hear shit about shit complaining about this. Everybody wanted shock. You got shock.
I feel like Paul. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I was surprised you set up now Punk as number one contender, but then to do this right after that, we just talked about the Vision having a night and being big, and Braun Breaker wants the world title, and Paul doesn't quite know. We don't know what this means for Paul, but wait. Oh my God, Nick!
Yeah, as he raises his head, just looking straight. Again, I said it from the jump when he's out there saying, "I don't need anybody," and everybody's side-eyeing each other behind him. Did you just hear why he say "fuck me" for?
What the?
Oh my God.
Becky, look at that butt. Yeah.
Wow.
Like all the buttons. Like,
well,
Genius.
it's just. Holy shit! That's how you end at a 10:30 on an Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time and everything like that. Out here of Braun Breaker just takes out Seth Rollins after what seemed like we've got finally the Vision laid out, and now we're looking in the rear view of this Vision. Heyman, Braun, Bronson. All paired together. So now it's Seth and Becky alone on an island.
I mean, this feels so out of left field, especially like I said, Punk just wins the match, become the number one contender, and the people want shock and awe. You said it best. This is shock and awe, and people can say whatever they want, and even I'm like dumbfounded of like why, but that makes this so fun. Of holy shit, why? And you see what Paul did. Paul thought about it. I gotta go.
You're not my tribal chief out there.
Wow.
And again, well, everybody. So, folks, this is why we're here live watching everything. So don't worry. When all the spoilers come out and you have all the reactors that act like they didn't watch the spoilers and everything later on, you'll know. But is it because the Vision's kind of run its? I hate to say it's run its course, but it wasn't catching on the way they kind of seemed like it thought it would. We've had Braun and we've had the Bronsons and Heyman kind of been a pairing for a minute. Braun Breaker's a fucking star right now. Braun Breaker is no longer the next guy up. He is the guy.
Yeah, I don't think that the Vision had any like trouble getting off. Like they were doing great. The Brauns were kicking ass, taking names. Seth is insulated. He's still the champ. Again, I feel more of the thing is Braun and Bronson have just become dynamic. Like those are your tag champs. Those are guys that now Braun Breaker can go after that world title. Bronson just beat Roman Reigns. So this is unexpected. What does this mean? This is
all of them Survivor Series plans just went right out the window. Any Survivor Series plans we've said, Dave said, Sean said, anything that anybody said, all right out the fucking window right now.
Yeah, where are all the dirt sheets about this big breaking story from inside the building? Yeah, that's right. When you don't really have any sources in the building, you don't know what's happening. And today,
but that's still, I love that. I know it's. Some people are going to say maybe it's too soon. You should have, especially on the night you've got you're putting the Vision all the way over. But it's super interesting, and especially now with Punk's your number one contender, and then right as we're all raising hands. The end credits. Nobody thinks anything. We're putting the chairs and the tents and the tables away and everything.
Mhm.
As Braun Breaker just splits in half Seth Rollins.
Yeah, dude, we were done. We were done. And like I said, I think some of us out there and the crowd was chanting for it, thought maybe Roman. And my argument is, again, I'm a little surprised there was no Roman on this show. He was in Australia at some point. Why would he not? But it is what it is. That's their choice. But we were kind of waiting for something, and then okay, we're done. We're done. And the last thing I thought they were going to do today, and fans can nitpick and go back and forth all the way about, too soon, da da da. There's no such thing as too soon when you're trying to surprise people. If we wait till months from now when you guys are ready for it, then you don't get surprised. And Braun Breaker said, "Oh, no, what? This group might have been nice, but fuck it. I'm better than this." And that's what happened. The blue chipper took his ball and said, "I'm going to play by myself."
I still think it goes back to Seth's initial promo that we talked about might have gone too long and everything, to where he was leaning in thick with Heyman, with Braun Breaker, and he's out there and twitching and everything. He puts over Bronson Reed, but then he ends it with Roman Reigns needed the Shield. Roman Reigns needed the Bloodline. Cody Rhodes needed this. I didn't need anybody. I didn't need Bronson Reed. I didn't need Braun Breaker. I didn't need Paul Heyman. Well, bitch, now the fuck you do. Because now we just became your biggest problem.
Yeah, now who do you got? Now what do you do?
Exactly. You don't need anybody? Cool. Then you ain't got nobody.
And Paul Heyman, ever the opportunist, the biggest snake in the game. And we'll see now. Do they add a friend? Like, do they now build? Does Braun Breaker kind of lead up the crew? Or is this just a straight up
Is this Heyman with his new dangerous alliance? If I'm collecting all the blue chips and everything like that. We
now
took out
the old guy. Add Waller to this and make Braun Theory. Yeah. So you got options here. So again, shocking. Good job. We take a rating out of 10 for every single show, folks. Let us know out there. What did you like? What didn't you like on this Canadian Thanksgiving edition, this Columbus Day edition, the Perth edition of Raw? What did you like? What didn't you like? Me, I'm going to go 8.5 right out the gate. Make it simple. I think the matches delivered. I saw people online, even like a Simon Miller, complimenting the matches today. The pace of the show was good. And then a huge curveball at the end. Did not see it coming. And when they can do that, congrats to them. I think they murdered it.
The curveball almost makes me want to go a 9, but I instantly was right there. It was like an 8.5 of it. Yeah, but still right there. You had the little details. Even Dom and Penta was a great match. The rest of the matches throughout the show were fantastic. But this was the nice little what's next now. Of we ended with a huge main event. CM Punk's your number one contender. And now the Vision's 50-50 instead of 20-20. And I still think Heyman was in on it too. Because, like I said, if you had them all kind of side-eyeing each other, you had Heyman and the Brawns together for the longest time. And when he's raising his hands, he's still like the most intense fucking Heyman glare you've ever seen Heyman glare.
Right. Is part of it, they're like, fuck, they're just not going to stop singing for Seth. They like Seth. We're just going to, it's easier.
It might be.
Everyone but Seth is the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
you can't make Seth. You don't hate Seth in this situation as much as you're supposed to.
Yeah. Then do they do like Seth, CM Punk, LA Knight, Jey Uso, all these guys that don't get along? Is your like babyface War Games team? But now who do you add to the other side?
How do you pay off now with CM Punk and Seth Rollins? Because we still need to pay off with that. How do you pay off Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins? Because we need to pay off for that. Now, are we getting Roman Reigns, Braun Breaker, WrestleMania 42?
Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's time to evolve. I mean, there's still a lot of potential stories coming out of all of this. Does Roman again, like LA Knight, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Punk are all your baby faces, and they might not all get along like that. I mean, that's a very interesting. And all of them want the belt. Seth still has the belt now. Braun Breaker wants the belt. And I think a Punk Seth match just gets eaten alive at WrestleMania, Saturday main event.
Yeah, well, and now we forgot about another big player who's going to be at Royal Rumble, might be at Survivor Series. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, is now,
Gunther.
is he back again as an advocate instead of an oracle?
Yeah, we'll see.
But sorry, just real quick. That's crazy to me. After literally days after of why did I leave Roman for you? You need to get this win. He gets the win, but still fuck this guy.
Yeah, I mean, that's Paul in a nutshell, right? Oh, do what I ask you to do, or else. Oh, you did it? Too bad.
Call Braun Breaker.
Right. 9 out of 10 from Wrestle Proud. It's on 8.5 from Richard. Fun surprise. That was shocking. Oh my effing God. I did not expect to see that coming, guys. No, again, you saw our reaction live. No bullshit, no over the top, no running around our bedrooms. No, literally.
No fake crying. Yeah,
no fake crying. Legit, just shocked and odd. And I know that's not a word, but we're going with it in this case. But it was crazy. I legitimately fucking floored that it happened.
Oh, 100%. And it was so out of the blue. And because that man could just uncork a fucking spear out of nowhere, you just see him all of a sudden fall back a little bit, line that sumbitch up, and just decleat her. Oh, you did it. Too bad. Accurate as hell.
That's it. That's Paul in a nutshell. You did exactly what I wanted, but still, sorry. Tough break.
Right? Well, Curtis, thanks for the morning raw. How am I supposed to go out the rest of my day knowing that the vision's been, it's now all in my rear view at this point?
There's nothing wrong with a little morning raw. So let's go.
Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
The Shield reunite. Well, I think 1/3 of the Shield is missing and will never return.
No, he's too busy with his forehead and his paper maches and fires and everything. But yeah, no, of what is next now for Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, and Bronson Reed, the new de facto dominant force. Braun Breaker is no longer, the next in line. He is the line.
He's kind of there. I would be very nervous if I was Finn Balor and JD McDonough. I'd be very nervous if I was Seth Rollins. I'd be very nervous if I was fucking anybody in this roster. It will be very interesting to see what Paul does with this young group. And we talked about this a couple times this weekend, Nick, of the future, building the future. We saw 2 21-year-olds yesterday tear it down. You see guys like Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. That is the next gen. And you got a guy like Paul and Seth and, I hate to use the word grooming, but developing this talent. Again, it's outstanding. It's strong. Great heel turn, 8.75 out of 10 knee pads. I think somebody rated it out of butter. I think I haven't got there yet, but
don't worry. That's butter's been the topic of today.
Right. Butter sticks, 8 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Heel swerve, crazy, 9 out of 10.
Now, is it a heel swerve when the heel turns heel?
Yeah, no, it's just a shocking.
It's just a swerve. It's like a Spanish fly in Spain. It's a Canadian destroyer in Canada. It's just a destroyer.
Right. It's that thing. Like I told you, I'm a snake. That's why I bit you. Right. Like Braun, you got bit, and Braun Breaker wasn't waiting around. So
is Braun Breaker the next kind of blue chip level to a guy like a Brock Lesnar, of a guy that can pull off that just unhinged, that has that physical, dominating presence, that no matter what he's doing, that's a lion in the corner. Why you got a lion in the corner?
Yeah. I looked up and it was the king of the fucking jungle.
Right.
But and I think I don't get where they're going with this in a good way, because I didn't see this coming. So I don't know what they do next in a good way.
For everybody, and I say this for the internet wrestling community, all three of y'all that are probably tuning in and everything, for everybody that's been out there, of WWE's felt boring. It hasn't had that shock and awe.
There you go.
God damn it, that's shock and awe. So how are we going to respond to that now? You got what you wanted.
Yeah, even if people said one day Braun Breaker or Bronson, or the vision will fall apart like any other faction one day.
We thought it was going to happen, but is it weird it happened now?
Yeah, not many people on this planet can claim that they knew today was the day, because, like you said, they set it up so well. Of like, if you lose, you're gonna lose it all. But he won, so everything's okay. Copacetic. Nope, not quite.
Is it? But back to, and I know we're heading towards the door here, but there was so much good shit. We still got to keep talking. Is it again much like with the solo Roman, that whole segment, a little bit of the whole? Yeah, you won, but we shouldn't have even had to question you in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah. And now you said fuck us, so we fuck you. Pause.
Yeah, this allows Paul to gaslight Seth, right? Like, oh yeah, I mean, I know you won, but why did I even have that doubt? Why did you make me go that way? Like, this is on you, and again, Heyman might throw his hands up and just be like, I didn't know he was gonna do that, but once he did that, I gotta back the horse.
My vision was clear at that point. I could see clearly now, and Braun Breaker showed me the way.
Yeah.
Glory, glory, Braun Breaker. Yeah. Glory, glory.
Yeah, it just becomes the new, like, the new model was in front of me. Sorry, Seth. And I know it was our time together was quick, but that's why you don't trust Paul Heyman. 8.5, 8 out of 10. Stop trying to. No, I'm not going to stop. How could you get mad by a bonus Turkey Day? I think everybody should celebrate.
Who's gangbanging on Thanksgiving?
Right. I'm going to celebrate your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you double dipping son of a bitch.
Right. You can double dip.
You are the Paul Heyman of Thanksgivings.
That's it. I'm getting all the turkey legs. Let's go. FAW Big Tony. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, no, because we had Big Tony in the chat that was shouting out AEW.
Big Tony, we're hoping for a big week from AEW as we have the go home show for Wrestle Dream. And Wrestle Dream right now, I know some people are a little leery as maybe there's not a whole lot of stuff going on. Some, but not much.
Oh.
NXT tomorrow night. Yes, we will be here tomorrow night for NXT. Lots of 8s, lots of 9s, a lot of people thrilled. 9.5. Yeah, what a hell of a start to the week. Good show. Perth was great. The energy was good, Nick. Yeah, 9 out of 10 butterstick shots. Oof, I don't know if I'll go that far. You might have lost me at the shots. But I'm just trying to see if there's any other ratings. It's just
after like 72 hours of watching pro wrestling at all of the hours in the mornings and in the evenings and everything. Is that your biggest moment that we take out of from Friday through Monday? Is your biggest, and I know it's the closing moment, so it's going to have recency bias, but your biggest moment next to probably AJ Cena is Braun Breaker spearing the piss tar and leather out of Seth Rollins in his fucking Inspector Clouseau outfit.
Yeah, I mean, I think we had some very big nostalgic moments. Like, I mean, a weekend where Mike Santana wins back the TNA title, has a great moment with his daughter, a great moment for him in his career, great moment for TNA, record-breaking weekend. You have, Javon and Leon put on a banger. You have TNA again with a huge crowd. You have Crown Jewel with the AJ Styles, John Cena, absolute finisher off, apparently. But we have all these big moments over the last couple days. As far as noteworthy and current wrestling, there's nothing compared to holy shit, did not see this coming. I feel like we were all guards down. We weren't ready for it.
Well, you have John Cena and AJ. Great moment. Both men are retiring. Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys. Great moment. Yeah. Both men are retiring. This is the new way of pro wrestling. This is the new vision. Pun intended. But yeah, and it felt so. How fitting is it in the same time to where CM Punk wins #1 contendership that we again feel guards down, closing packages, all but the lower third, and then all of a sudden have holy shit, shock the system.
Yeah, and I mean, Punk becomes #1 contender, and that almost is an afterthought because everybody's talking about Braun, right? Punk's gonna get a title shot. But look what Braun did. Look at what just happened to Seth. Seth ate a tsunami here tonight. Crazy. But of love. Oh.
My body love. Yeah.
But that's it, man. I mean, again, a great morning. I get to go enjoy the rest of my holiday Monday. But we are back tomorrow, 7:45 p.m. The NXT Check the Twitter. No, the NXT will be live
The
tomorrow.
Bret Hart.
Matt Cardona is going to be on NXT, Nick.
Yeah, well, and you know, I'll hit you with the butter love instead of the brother love, but I love you. Our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you better put that forward life with it.
We'll see you on the flip side. Come back tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good day.